What? 1 of 1. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Battle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? JunkWaxVintage Nasty. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. JunkWax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dylon. Name the 5 best rappers. Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was Baby Back, Baby Back, Baby Back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet.
Hits with a neon glow. It's a terrific Tuesday evening. We're vibing with the fam, ripping packs, cracking backs, doing what we can. Spicy waters flowing, good vibes are growing. With Dalen in the spotlight, the whole room's glowing. The JunkWax family showing up strong. Attitude of gratitude all night long. We laugh, we pull, we lift each other like cardboard legends, sisters and brothers. Terrific Tuesday, yeah, we're bringing the light. From vintage to modern, the hits feel right. It's community cards and a whole lot of cheer. Let's make tonight the best night of the year. Terrific Tuesday, yeah, we're bringing the light. From vintage to modern, the hits feel right. It's community cards and a whole lot of cheer. Let's make tonight the best night of the year. Take it to the neon gold. Take it to the neon gold. Take it to the neon gold. Let's make tonight, the best night of the year.
Well, good evening, my dear friends. How the heck are ya? Nice to see everybody this evening. Hi. How we doing? I missed you so damn much. The real Chris GB, welcome back, you legend. Zachy, what's up, dude? And thank you so much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my friend. Good to see everybody. Zach and the Swiss family. Robinson. Always good to see you, buddy. Shout out to Minnesota Cards. How you doing there, eh? Stoop. Right there by the co-op there, don't you know? Rent-A-Center, welcome back, good buddy. Excellent to see you as well over here on TikTok. All right, legends. Top of the Tuesday Nitro to you. And congratulations, Super Grover. That is amazingly positive news, and I love it so much. Congratulations, you legend. I hope this doesn't come across as offensive, but this is my not surprised face. Because you rock, my dude. Duh. Come on now. Anyway, well, it is damn good to see each and every one of you on this terrific Tuesday evening. I missed you all so damn much. Hey, what's up, Brian Smith? Good to see you, Eric Guay. It is good to be seen on this terrific Tuesday night. I missed you all so damn much. Buenas noches, hermanito. ¿Qué pasó, el guapito? Otra vez. Oh, tú sabes, güey. Otro día en la frente. The yard de la frente. D Grizzle, what's up, brother? So, as always, my dear friends, let's turn this camera around just a scotch. Hi. How you doing? So we're going to give everybody just a couple of minutes to file in, and then we will get this show rolling. I missed you all so much. Chris, good evening. Ataguchi, good to see you, brother. Hey, Zeus. Chris, you got an echo over here. I was thinking that, gosh dang it. So what if I do that? Is there no echo now? I bet the echo's gone, right? But we're not going to have music over here either, if that makes sense. Yeah, there you go, Chris. That's right. So, unfortunately, though, when I turn on my music, you guys can't hear the music. Unfortunately. A super bummer. So give me just a moment here, legends, and I'm going to see if I can fix that. So I got all the sound fixed on all the other platforms except TikTok. Gosh dang it. Super bummer. So give me just a second here, my friends. I'm going to see if I can fix this for you. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? I think you guys are going to have to go without music, unfortunately. Which really sucks. But it is what it is. Boo. Check. Oh, there you go. Maybe? Did we get rid of the echo? TikTok, how we doing over there? You have music, and I don't think my voice is echoing. Chris, I appreciate your help, brother. Thank you. Richie, good afternoon. Top of the evening to you. Thank you so much, Super Grover. I appreciate that, good buddy. That's right, Bubba. That's right. Music is overpowered. That's right. Okay, that's what I thought. I can fix that real quick. Is that better? Thank you so much, Jacob Dye. I sincerely appreciate your patience, my friend. And I appreciate your help. Thank you. Lears10, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you. Chris! Put a hat and a mustache on me, you legend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I think we should be good now over here. If it still needs to go down a scotch, just let me know. It's a little bit better? Okay, let's go down a little bit more. How about that? Is that a little better for you? And thank you again, Jacob. Really appreciate it, buddy, for helping me out over there. All right, I think we're solid. There you go. Thank you so much, Bubba. Sincerely appreciate that. It's true. Mikey, you rocked my face off. So, folks, I got to give credit where credit is due. Can I ask the entire chat to put a big old thank you to Mr. Mikey1 right down here in the chat? So myself and Mikey worked with this sound quite a bit. So, like, for over an hour, we did a private test stream. So a lot of you saw, I tried to go live around 5 p.m. this evening for a test stream. But unfortunately, my computer brought everything up. So it was a false alarm, everybody. Gosh dang it. A little bit more. I got you covered there, Jacob Dye. Let's turn that down just a scotch more. There you go. How about that? Is that a little better? I hope so. So you were absolutely right, Bubba. Mikey is the best. I love that fella. I know it, delusional. So I actually chose the Rockies today for that very reason in 5 for 5 baseball. Hey, Jacob, thank you, my dude. I sincerely appreciate your help. And Chris, you absolute legend, smacking me with the first gift of this terrific Tuesday Nitro. Thank you, you big sweetie. Oh, gosh dang it. Now we don't have any sound effects over here on TikTok. Boo!
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
That sucks. Yep, we don't have any sound effects over here. Gosh dang it all. Well. How about that? But that's going to double my voice again. Crapola. Yeah, I got to turn that off. So unfortunately, folks, over here on TikTok, we are not going to have any music tonight. Oh, well. I've almost got it perfect. Gosh dang, it's at 99%. But I just can't get my voice and music over here to TikTok at the same time without them doubling. So we're just going to go without music tonight over here on TikTok, my dear friends. But of course, that just gives you all the more reason to come over here and join us on Twitch. Sound good? Thank you, Dutch. Sound effects is what I was talking about. Sound effects. So if I press my sound effect button like right now, you guys can't hear it. But over here on Twitch, you can, correct? Peggy, I sound a little quiet to you? Uh-oh. Do I need to turn myself up a little bit? Maybe? Thank you, Dutch. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. We're just going to run with it. I appreciate you so much, Bubba. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate the help. Excellent. Thank you so much, Bubba. Right on. Okie dokie. So, we have an action-packed, terrific Tuesday ahead of us. You already know. So we do have some beautiful family rips up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. We also have a couple of full Razzies up there at JunkWaxVintage.com.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Looking forward to busting those. Bree Imus, good evening. My favorite Imus in the evening. He says, hey, Dalen, who would you say is the best catcher in the MLB right now? That's a tough one. Obviously, I am very partial to Cal Raleigh, the big dumper for my Seattle Mariners, who also leads the league in home runs, I believe. Little sleeper. Beyond that, I'm partial again, because I'm going to say Harry Ford, but he's not in the MLB yet. He's still playing in the minor leagues. Mrs. Junkwax, I can turn that down just a scotch. How about that? Is that a little better, sweetie? There you go, Mikey. I get it. Very nice. All right, legends. I think it's time to turn this camera around. And let's bust into our first item of the evening. And you know what that is. Some of that spicy water. Some of that nectar of life. One moment, my dear friends. I appreciate you bearing with me while I jump down there and grab myself a brand new can. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go, Jacob Dye. Yep. Will Smith playing for the Trolley Dodgers. Will Smith is pretty damn good as well. You're right. Oh, no worries, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you, sweetie. So just to be sure, just to make sure, okay, so we can move forward. Everybody over here on Twitch and Kick and YouTube, everything sound okay? Now, I do understand that you folks over here on TikTok do not have any sound effects, which sucks. But we'll have to get by on that, gosh dang it. For now, anyway. Just Cards 420 asks, does the 1987 Topps cards have any value? They can. Yeah, they sure can. Especially in a PSA 10 slab. Thank you so much, Bubba. Thank you, Mrs. Junkwax. You all rock my face off. I appreciate you. Cody Supergrover says, Dalen, you need to start being meaner to Mrs. Junkwax. My old lady is giving me crap because I only call her babe. Well, Supergrover, time to step your game up there, young man. I'm just kidding. All right. You are wonderful to your old lady there, Supergrover. Shout out to Mrs. Supergrover. All right, folks. First sip of naughty water. Cheers. Roast. So good. Once it hits your lips, it's just so good. Damn, I love spicy water. All right, my dear friends. So a lot of you know we have a brand new break up there at JunkWaxVintage.com, and it's a doozy. 3 hobby box football break with at least 6 autographs, if not more. If we find an autograph in that cosmic, that would be magnificent. Threat me with a good time. So, folks, that is the break that you see before you right there. There is still a ton of good teams left. Danny T, good evening, you legend. It is awesome to see you. And hey, Danny, I hope you understand why I had to put what I did on the break sheet, because we need to track that. So I hope that's okay, good buddy. If we put Danny T on there, nobody's going to know who that is. Excellent. Perfect. You rock my face off, brother. Excellent to see you as always, my good man. All right. Let's bust into our very first pack of Juicy. Juicy. Junkwax. Good luck. Let's see if we can find a little Ken Griffey Jr. this evening. Oh, wow. My Lanta. Folks, I am so sorry. If it's not one thing, it's another thing, gosh dang it. My light has moved. For some unbeknownst reason, it has completely fallen down. So, I'm going to need you to give me about 30 seconds, and I'm going to need to fix that bad boy. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys just get a little behind the scenes. That's better. There we go. Sorry about that, fam. Goodness gracious. If it's not one thing, it's another, gosh dang it. All right, legends. Now that looks so much better. There we go. All right, first pack of Juicy Junk Wax on the evening. I love it, Danny. You and I both good, sir. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. I love you so much, Mikey.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Rest in peace to the legend, Mr. Chet Lemon. Down goes Frazier with that luscious lip curd. Jose Cano. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba. Alvaro Espinosa with those BCGs. Curtis Wilkerson for the Cubbies with those sweet flip-up glasses that I always wanted when I was like 11. Jealous. Atlee Hammaker for the Gigantes. Shout out to Rob Richardson. Bubba, yes we do, my good man. Yes we do. How about the coiffed locks? Look at that GQ model. Mr. Dave Steeb. And look at the luscious lip curtain on Steeb. I mean, that thing is good. I want to be friends with it. Damn. Nicely done, buddy. Ooh, we have a hollow. Ooh, shout out to the old school White Sox. Hollow. That's fun. Almost looks like it's moving. That's neat. Always leerin'. Old Tim Leary. Glenn Allen Hill for Jason Russell's Blue Jays. Alan Trammell, Detroit Tigers legend. Cameron, that card looked like Travis Kelce. I agree. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Mrs. Junkwax just said the same thing. Get out of her head, Cameron. RJ Reynolds rep for the Pirates. Mom Spaghetti for the Pinstripes. Old Dave Rigetti. Cerruti, Tutti Frutti, Summer Love. John Cerruti. Alvin. Simon. And Theodore Davis. And old Dougie Fresh, DeShenzo. Finishing that one off for the Cubbies. Beautiful. All right, nice first pack of juicy junk wax on the evening, my dear friends. That's right, Cameron, and thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I sincerely appreciate you, Cam. Welcome to the family, my good buddy. And shout out to all the legends over here on TikTok tonight. What's up, Dutchie? Josh, the Fat Man, the Rent-A-Center, Mr. Die, user 887-486-5809-887, Mark. Thank you all for being here tonight. I truly appreciate it. And remember, my dear friends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is amazing to have you this evening. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense. And I would have it no other way. So if you are new here tonight, my friends, welcome. Super glad to have you. You are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There's sealed boxes up there. There's rip and ships. There's break spots. There's merchandise. There's a blog up there if you would like to educate yourself. You got options. So feel free to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com. And then the last thing I have for you newbies, if you are new here this evening, if you want to come join the whole rest of the fam family, feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch. That is where everybody's at. And of course, my Twitch family over here, thank you so much. Excellent to see all of you this evening. Happy Tuesday. All right, folks. Dutchie. Oh, you took down the Raiders. Beautiful. We'll get you locked in here in just a second, my brother, because we're going to refresh that shop for the very first time on this terrific Tuesday evening. Oh, hell yeah. And we have a few orders up there. Shout out to the Sambo, Mr. Shope. Always good to see you, Sambo. JVD in there. DJ Smiles. Danny T. Bree Imus. The magnificent Michael Napolitano. Bubba. I see all of you in here. You rock my face off. Melody snagged a grading on a card. Thank you so much, Melody. Ooh, we're going to grade that Drake May. Smart. I would have done the same thing. That's a $100 card raw, by the way, Melody. Congratulations on that, monster. That's pretty cool. Okie dokie, folkies. Well, I got to lock in some break spots here, and then we're going to get into our very first family rip of the evening. If you would like, you still have a couple of minutes to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com if you would like to snag yourself down something. We pride ourselves in having the largest selection that you're going to find over here on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kicker, YouTube. So test me. Go check it out. And there might just be some new stuff up there this evening. Legends. Okie dokie. I do appreciate you all bearing with me for just a couple of minutes here because I got to lock in some break spots. William B., thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. All right. Mr. Shope, Sambo, taking down the Titans. Got you locked in there, Sam. Thank you. Good, sir. Next, we're going to pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side for our awesome Idahoan Dutch taking down the Raiders. Excellent. And then one last one, I think. Nope, I think I already got that one. Yep, I sure did. So we are current up there in the shop, you legends. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, Before we get into our family rips, Mr. Justin Kaiser, my brother from another mother. Always good to see you, my dude, making my Tuesday night. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, you legend. One of the oest of OGs of the family. So for those of you over here on TikTok, my buddy JK, if you would like to smack him with a follow, I don't think you'll be sorry. His name is Justin Kaiser. And Justin Kaiser, believe it or not, folks, when I started this thing 4 years ago, from the closet, streaming for like 2 and 3 people, JK, Mr. Justin Kaiser, was one of them. So Justin, it is always good to see you, my brother. That's right, you do remember, my dude. You and I have come a long way together, Justin. Good evening, Miss Stella. How you doing? Mr. Street, it is always good to see that favorite gut pile. What's up, B? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you, Brian. Justin, it is wonderful to see you tonight, my brother. Thank you for joining us. Alrighty. In the break department, legends, we have several up there. So our very first one is some Chrome Cosmic football with top signature class football. That one. With that one. And if you see, my dear friends, that one has 5 autographs in it. That's right, mini baseball helmet guy. You have been here a long time, though, my brother. It has been 3 years since we were back there ripping packs in the closet. And then last but not least, we have some Encore football as well. So we are looking at 6 guaranteed autographs, possibly 7, if we find one in that Cosmic box. So, of course, my friends, that one is PYT. Every team is differently priced, and I did price that one to sell. So if you want to go check that one out, my dear friends, you are more than welcome. And, of course, if by some act of the universe we fill this break tonight, we will bust this break tonight. 'Cause busting makes me feel good. All right, so there's our football break, PYT, that just went live about an hour ago. We also have a double hobby box of Panini Prospects. This one has 12 autographs. I know. Shout out to Kirk Woa. So that one is just $14 a spot, my dear friends. It is random, and there are plenty of amazing numbers left. Again, any break that we fill tonight, we will bust tonight. The 4-boxer. And we're about to razzie off some of these last spots. So there is a couple of razzies left if you would like to get in on that. Again, would love to bust into that one tonight as well. And last but not least, my dear friends, my personal favorite sport, some UFC, some mixed martial arts. And there are plenty of spots left in that one as well, my friends. And if you do not know, that is our very first box of UFC royalty here in this family. And it's going to be glorious. So if you have not snagged yourself a spot, my friends, if you can, you might want to. Well, good evening, Brian Sapansky. Excellent to see you, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All right. Enough talky, more rippy. Hey, Dutch. I have to sincerely apologize to you, my brother. Oh, Jacob Dye. Sounds great. We'll see you back over here on Twitch, good sir. Ms. Stella. I sure will. Thank you so much, Ms. Stella. You got it. My pleasure. And I will definitely let Mrs. Junkwax know that you said hello. Always good to see you, Stella. All right. Hey, Dutch. I realized that we did not rip your packs this morning. And I feel terrible about it. So you're going to be the very first family rip of this Tuesday Nitro. Good luck, Dutchy. It sure has, Brian Sapansky. All right, first pack of the evening. Let's go. Got some Araldus of the Chapman. The Spaz. McGee. Jesus is my homeboy. Aguilar. Orale Vato. Logan Webb. Austin Slater, back-to-back Gigantes. Luis Severino. And coincidentally, my dear friends, that is the same exact identical look that Mrs. Junkwax gives me when we walk past a card shop. Your 2022 MVP, Mr. Paul Goldschmidt. I'm loving these custom cards down here, by the way, Mikey. You're cracking me up, my dude. Mr. Andrew Vaughn. Found his autograph a couple of days ago. Jonathan Daza. Eric Hosmer. Kevin Newman. Adolis for our Texas Rangers. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy, John Murphy. The Moose. And we're not talking about Uncle Moosey. How about Mikey Moustakis? Yohan Moncada. JB, good evening, you legend. Always good to see you, my brother. Nico Goodrum for the Tigres. And Tyler Maley, finishing off pack number 1 for you, Dutch, with some WKRP in Cincinnati. Nice. Little nose itchy, sorry. And Dutch, that means more to me than you will ever know, my man. Thank you for being thoughtful. Thank you for being aware. You know we had some technical difficulties this morning, so I cannot thank you enough for being so kind, you big sweetie. Hey, what's up there, Jacob? Joining us back over here on Twitch. It is excellent to have you back, buddy. All right, we're going to do a little Topps Heritage sandwich with your celebration in the middle. Good luck. Mr. Pete Fairbanks for Tampa Bay. How about the Trolley Dodgers? Shout out to Mr. Mikey, too. Mr. Koba. The Angels. Gabriel Moreno. Tyler Glasnow with his locks of love. Christian Mena, rookie. Will Brennan. Ooh. Ooh. How about a team logo variation? SP. Nice one, my man.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Not a huge Mariner, unfortunately, but that is still an SP, my dude. Those are not easy to find. And that is for the Seattle Mariners. Very nice. First card on the stand of the evening. On the Schmeckel. About Tanner Bybee for the Guardians. Pretty. Another Schmeckel. Holy crapola. That is your wins leaders. Tariq Screwball, Jose Barrios, and Hawken Alugo. Last but not least. Nice. Bro, you got an SP and 2 Schmeckles in one pack. Goodness gracious, brother. You got Screech. And we're not talking about Saved by the Bell. Shohei Ohtani on the 8-bit ballers. Damn, Dutch. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mr. Mookie Betts on the stars. And last but not least, you got a little Speedy Gonzalez for the Pirates. Finishing that one off for you. Nicely done, Dutch. Tony Tony Aragonis. Thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Dutch, you want me to send all the Dodgers to Mikey too? That is unbelievably kind of you. Are you sure? Okay. You got a Mookie Betts. You got a Shohei Ohtani. You got a Tyler Glasnow. And the Trolley Dodgers card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of these are going to go to Mikey too from Dutch. That is very, very kind of you, my brother, and I sincerely appreciate you paying that one forward to the family. Damn right, Raymond Soto. Yes, he does. Let me make myself a little note here. Got you covered, brother. My pleasure. Anytime. And thank you so much for paying that one forward to the family, my brother. So as I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. You already know that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. And old Dutchy over there is backing that up. Thank you so much for paying that one forward to the family, my good man. I sincerely appreciate you. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can't get him some instant karma, shall we? Last pack magic for you, Dutchie.
One down, one to go.
Here we go. Kobe Luna, good to see you. Mr. Markovich, good evening. All right, we start off with your rookie outfielders, Henry Ramos, Dykeman, and Brian Miller. Are you a McCann or a McCant? I believe he is a McCann. Justin Bieber. Mookie, so nice you got him twice. Mookie Betts. Mr. Anderson. Connor Joe, just looking happy to be there. Raisel Iglesias. Candelario. Patrick Wisdom for the Cubbies, just waiting to give us another nip slip. Gavin Lux. Lance McCullers Jr. for the Astros. Shout out to Bubba. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. The fireman, Henley Jansen. Avasail. Dansby, Mallory's husband. AJ Pollock, another trolley dodger. Another trolley dodger, Walker Bueller. Jan for the Cubbies. You done messed up, AA Ron. And JP for my Seattle Mariners. There you go, Dutchie. Nice packs there, my brother. If you would allow me just a momentum. Dutchie, are we going to hang on to the rest of the trolley dodgers here, my good man, or did you want me to pull them all? I just want to make sure before we move on. That you read my mind, my brother. Excellent. So the trolley dodgers are going to go to Mikey. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. I just want to make sure I got them all. I think we are solid. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Dutch. And Mikey, too. You just got yourself a whole bunch of trolley dodgers, my good man. Including Mr. Shohei Ohtani-san. Humongous thank you to Dutch. He just gave you a nice stack of cards there, my buddy. That is more than just a couple. So again, thank you, Dutch. I cannot thank you enough for paying that forward to the family. And thank you for being a part of the family. And thank you for being our very first family rip of this terrific Tuesday night. Alrighty. CJ Smiles. I love these custom cards so much. Thank you, Mikey. Mr. Dye, yes, Mikey, too, is a Trolley Dodgers fan. That is correct. Yes, sir. I think you guys are in the same boat. Thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you, Danny T. All right, do we have a CJ Smiles? There's my brother. How about some 24-25 Panini Prism basketball? Next. There you go, Mikey. That's right. That's right. Yes, you are, good sir. All right. I'm going to refresh that shop just real quick, my dear friends, before we bust into this box for CJ Smiles. Mr. Smiles. Cannot thank you enough, CJ, for snagging this down from JunkWaxVintage.com and letting us rip into them together. Mr. Hampton Williams. Long time no see, you legend. Top of the Tuesday Nitro to you, Hampton. Thank you for being here with us. Long time no see, you incredible human being. Big hugs and firm handshakes to Mr. Hampton Williams. Alrighty. There's my man. It is excellent to see you, Hampton. How are you, my dude? Domo arigato, Robert Parkinson Robato. Thank you, my brother. All right, we got to lock in some break spots here, my dear friends. Give me just a second. And CJ Smiles, you're on deck. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. And I am glad you have been well, Hampton. Big hugs, firm handshakes to you, you legend. And Hampton, didn't I send you a PSA 10 slab not too long ago? If my memory does not deceive me. I just want to make sure you got it. So if I remember correctly, I pulled a Elaw for Mr. Hampton Williams out of Obsidian, and I think it was numbered to 10, and it came back a PSA 10, and it was glorious. Congratulations on that beautiful hunk of plastic. That's right, it was number 7 out of 10. Gosh, dang, I'm good. I'm just kidding, I can't back that up. Mr. Carson, good afternoon. Noah McGill, long time no see you, legend. Excellent to see you as well. Hope you all are having a fantastic evening. All right, I appreciate you all bearing with me for just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail because I got to lock in a couple of break spots. And then we're busting into some 24-25 basketball. And then we're going to see what else we have in the family rip department. So, I appreciate you giving me just a moment here. All right, Hampton. Speaking of the legend, taking down the Bears. There you go, Hampton. Wonderful to have you in a break with us again, my brother. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Next, we have the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, taking down the Packers. A couple of Garbage Pail Kids packs, an NBA Hoops pack, singular, and spot number 25 in our Panini Prospects. Thank you so much, Jeff Hansen. Shout out to the Hammer. There you go. And then let me grab a couple of packs for you here, CJ. Garbage Pail Kids ×2 and Panini Hoops Basketball. All right, all right. There you go, Jeff Hansen. And next, Timbo T. Wood. Taking down a couple of break spots. Shout out to our favorite mass hole. Cannot thank you enough, Timbo. Good evening, Josh Slusson. Always nice to see the history hangout. All right, we have Broncos and Gigantes for Timbo. There you go, brother. Next, CJ Smiles taking down the Patriots. Thank you, CJ. Mikey 2. So I have my volume turned all the way up. If I turn it up anymore, it will distort, unfortunately. So, Mikey, I've actually been working on my sound all day, buddy. I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, gosh dang it. Yeah, if I turn it up anymore, it's going to distort, and it'll get really bad. So I do have it up actually all the way. Yeah, I know, brother. I'm so sorry. But the good news, I'm actually getting a headset, but I don't get it until Thursday. But when I get that new headset, things will change just a little bit. River Valley Rips. Thank you for smacking the follow button. So River Valley Rips, I got to share with you, buddy. I used to race BMX semi-professionally, and my favorite track was called River Valley BMX. Nice to have you, buddy. Small world. Quintino Pepperino says, I have a lot of wax, but I don't know if I should sell. That's a damn good question, buddy. You and I both. Welcome to the hobby, my brother. It is nice to have you, Quintino. Welcome. Bienvenidos. All right, got you locked in there, CJ Smiles. And we are current. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Oh, Danny T. That was my favorite movie growing up, bro. I've only seen it about 1,000 times, of course. That's right. Shout out to one of my favorite movies, Rad. Good evening, Mr. Napolitano. Excellent to see you, Michael. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, you legend. Okie dokie, pokies. Mr. Nick Allen, our Puyallup Pounder. What's up, brother? So damn good to see you, you sexy beast. And Nick Allen. By the way, good sir, you know who's leading the MLB in home runs right now? At least as of a couple of days ago. All right, it does look like we have a couple of new orders up there in the shop, my dear friends, but we do need to get into a family rip, so we're going to lock in those break spots from Nick Allen and a pack for Michael Napolitano as soon as we get done ripping for CJ Smiles. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Thank you. Okie dokie, CJ. You legend. And Mikey, too. Yes, I did. So I have a package from you, and I have a package from Bubba. But I want to get through our family rips, and then we'll get into some mail day. And Bubba. Yep, same question. Yep, I got you, brother, but we got to get through our family rips first. I hope that makes sense. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me on that, my dear friends. I come last. Always. Just to let you know. I never, ever, ever want to put a package for me in front of people that have paid for something at JunkWaxVintage.com. I hope that makes sense, so I appreciate you bearing with me on that one. All right, legends. For the very first time on this terrific Tuesday evening, you know what we must do. We shalt rippeth. And we shalt rippeth. Good luck. Thank you so much, CJ, for blowing up JunkWaxVintage.com. Mikey 2, after you rip, you have to then judge whose is better. That is what I will not do, but I appreciate you so much, my man. All right, empty box, you legendary human beings. You're going to pull CJ's pack number 4 to the side. All right, all right. Oh, CJ. Oh, you want to wait on your packs? Yeah. I was just trying to be polite, bro. But yeah. If you want me to rip into those first, of course. I'm happy to do that. Yeah. If that's what you want. You just let me know there, brother. Okay, sounds good. We'll put his stuff off to the side. I'm going to have to go grab those packages, my dear friends. I'll be right back. Give me just a moment. All right, you legends. We have a package here from Bubba. We have a package here from Mr. Mikey 2. We'll go with Bubba's first. Hey, what's up, Scotty82? It is always good to see you, my man. Happy Tuesday. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. Oh, yeah. Mr. Macho Danny Savage. Top of the evening to you, Mr. Maloney. Mr. Folsom gracing us with his presence. Good to see you, my bro. All right. Oh, Bubba said Mikey 2's first. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Oh, it's stuck in there. For mail day, One for me, one for Mrs. Junkwax, and one for Bubba. Mrs. Junkwax is working right now, my brother. I don't know that I can just go down there and interrupt her. I'm so sorry, Mikey, too. So maybe this is why we should have waited. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry, brother. She's right in the middle of stuff, man. I feel terrible. Going down there and interrupted her. She's on a roll. She's got her headset on. She's like locked in, my dude. You okay? Yeah. Sure. I don't even know where my phone is. Because typically I don't text when I'm in the middle of a live. Hey, what's up, Travie Patty? Good to see you, my man. Hello, all my TikTokers. Hello. I'm right in the middle of some family rips right now, my folks, so I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. Crap, I don't know where my phone is. Hold on. All right, all right. So I texted Mrs. Junkwax. She said it'll take her just a couple of minutes, but she will come up here. Okay? So I guess we'll just hang out and hang tight for a moment. Okay, Bub, I can rip yours. Outstanding. I appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you. Oh, there's Mrs. Junkwax. Okay. Never mind. Make up my mind, family. Make up my mind. All right. So we have something here from Mr. Mikey, too. And it says there's one for me, there's one for Mrs. Junkwax, and there's one for Bubba.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
I believe that one is for Mrs. Junkwax.
That's my first.
That is her very first PSA 10 Kelsey.
That is my first Mikey too. I love it.
That is
so
beautiful,
awesome.
my man. Thank you so much, you big sweetie.
Oh, thank you.
Aw, for Bubba. How about a yellow paisley Air Jordan at 275? That is magnificent. That one's going to Bubba. And we have a 1991 score, Bo Jackson of PSA 10. That's amazing,
really
Mikey,
cool.
too. Cannot thank you enough, my good man. That will be in my PC forever. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, brother.
It's my first.
That's right. That is her very first PSA 10 Travie. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mikey, too. We love you, brother. Oh, yeah. That'll be in my PC forever.
I'm putting it on my desk.
So I actually remember that, pulling that card when I was about 10. So love some 1991 score. It's one of my favorite Junkwax sets. So thank you so much, Mikey, too. We sincerely appreciate you, my brother. Good evening, Dylan Carter. Awesome to see you, my man. All right. Well, Mikey, too, I cannot thank you enough, you legend.
Thank you, sir.
We love you,
Very
brother.
Thoughtful.
That is unbelievably thoughtful of you. Thank you, Mikey. Can we get a huge thank you in the chat, you legends? Yes, I do, Captain. Yes, I do. Especially when it comes to cards. Cards help. Thank you so much, Mikey. You made my evening this evening, my brother. All right, all right. Last mail day magic. I think so. All right. This one comes from Bubba. Thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. You did not. Oh, my Lanta. Oh. Bro. You already know, Bubba. So, folks, there is a card that Bubba has been very attentive to listening to when I say things. You sneaky Pete. Yes, it is, Nick Allen. I cannot thank you enough, Bubba.
Nice.
That is the very card that I have been hunting for myself for years. I went through so much, like a heroic number of boxes of 2022 Donruss, looking for this little bad boy right here. I spent, hey honey, earmuffs. I spent thousands of dollars on 2022 Donruss baseball.
Like I don't.
Bro, I thought Mikey smacked me in the feels. And then you come along with the Molly Whopper. Damn, bro. You already know, Bubba. This will be in my PC until they have to pry it out of my cold, dead fingers. That is absolutely amazing, my man, and I literally cannot thank you enough. Oh, both of you, Mikey too, Bubba, you are hitting us both in the feels over here, you legends. We cannot thank you enough. Oh. Am I not the luckiest guy on planet Earth to have friends like each and every one of you, to have this beautiful hot mama over here, to be able to do this with you on a daily basis? I kind of have to pinch myself every day. Mr. Collins, good evening, Brooks. Long time no see, you legend. How you doing, Brooksy? All right, well, you know what there, folks? I think this fella... Oh. No, honey, I just put him on a stand. Woo! Mikey, too. Bubba, both of you, legends. I cannot thank you enough for hitting us with those gifts. As I say almost every single day, my dear friends, we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. On all of the interwebs. And I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. And as I always say, there is never any obligation to send me anything. Ever. But man, I am indescribably grateful when you do. And Bubba, you already know, brother, that one is going to PSA. You bet your sweet bippy. It will be pre-graded significantly first. But you already know, my man. That one's going to have to go back up there in one of these. So it's going to sit in that case back there. All right. Woo. Thank you, Brooks Collins. Thank you so much, Travie Patty, and happy belated birthday. Woo. Sorry about that, folks. I freaked out. Jeez. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. That one got me. It's not very often, gosh dang it, but once in a while. Cheers, folks. Baroast. Holy crapola. Josh Williams, you were absolutely right, my good man. It is wonderful to see you, my brother. Shout out to the virus. Mr. Sapansky says, now you're going to need a "Is That Julio for Sale" sticker. You're not wrong, Brian. You're not wrong. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's turn this show back around, gosh dang it. CJ Smiles, you patient son of a gun. Are you ready? Let's do this. We're back to some 2024-2025 Panini Prism basketball. Let's go. Hey, Sully, welcome back, my man. Yes, that is Mrs. JunkWax. That is the CEO back there. Yes, indeed it is. I know, Travie, I know. But I was still celebrating your belated birthday, good sir. It can still be your birthday. When Mrs. JunkWax has a birthday, it's for like a whole week. Mr. Garzella. Hey, what's up, buddy? Nice to have you, Bryce. Thank you so much, Mikey2. Oh, Mikey2 says, Dalen, if you need to pre-grade that Julio, I know a guy. You and I both, my brother. All right. Whew. Sorry about that, my friends. All right. Good luck, CJ Smiles. Hey, thank you, Travi. Always nice to have you. And Chris, getting us with some lightning over here, that white lightning. And the tiny Diney. Thank you so much, Chris. Macho Danny Savage. Ooh, yeah. Good to see you, brother. All right, we have the Mellow of basketball, Carmelo Anthony. Jeremy Grant. Antonio Reeves. Denny Avdija. Jarrett Allen on your silver prism. Josh Hart on the green cracked ice. Alex Caruso, back-to-back green cracked ice. Alexander Sarr on the global reach. Prism, rookie. Desmond Bain and Brandon Ingram. Fly Pelicans! Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Thank you again, Mikey. That was super thoughtful. I absolutely love it.
Hey. Can't leave here without giving me no sugar. Shoo. Mr. Garzella, I am very glad to see you tonight, my man. Thank you for hanging with us. T. Nash, thank you for smacking the follow button. All right, all right. Let's go. Thank you, sweetheart. You rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning. All right, moving on. Jeremy Martinez, bienvenidos. We're just going to rip a few of these down for you, Chris. Damn right, Mikey 2. Thank you so much, my good man. All right, here we go. Starting out with some white chocolate. Jason Williams. Awesome. On the legend. That was his nickname, baby.
Oh.
Yep. Nope, I'm not just wildly racist. Vukovic. John Collins for Brandon Franz's Utah Jazz. Kobe White, also known as Afro Thunder. Oso Ighodaro. Johnny Furphy. Mr. and Mrs. Furphy's boy. Jalen Dalen Brown. How about a color match cracked ice? Beautiful. Mr. Ricesacker on the global reach. Jalen Dalen Brown. So nice. You got to see him twice. Josh Hart. Same thing. Dillingham. Rookie. P-Mac. Little Tracy McGrady. Malik Beasley. Kelly Oubre Jr. Derek Jones. How about some AI? And we're not talking about ChatGPT. Allen Iverson. Brandon Ingram, so nice. We have seen him twice. Ooh. How about a green prism deep space Alexander Sarr? Wasn't he like the first or second draft pick? I think, if my memory serves me correctly. I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, just in case. Mr. Jarrett Allen. Zach LaVine. Terrence Shannon for Minnesota. Ronnie, rookie. Cam Spencer. Bam Adebayo. Harrison Barnes for San Antonio. Dylan Jones. Mr. Jones and me. On the green cracked ice, rookie. Julian Champagne for our San Antonio Spurs on the green. Little sticky. Zion Williamson. Ouch, kabibbles. We might be chucking him here pretty soon as well. Brandon Miller and Jose Avocado finishing that one off. Babe, do you see the Lucy card? The Lucy Color Blast. It's so good. I agree. So there is an accusation and I hate to even put it out there because it's not proven yet, but there are some people that are saying that Zion Williamson has done some nasty stuff. Some stuff we don't approve of. But I don't want to repeat it until it's confirmed. You just never know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Mr. Garzella, Mrs. Junkwax got her PC, which would be Travis Swift. All right, how about a little evening dick?
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Brady Dick.
All right.
Gilbert Arenas. Donovan Klingon. Always looking a little clingy for our Portland pals. I know Robert Gober. I know, brother. Caleb Martin. Zach Levine on the True Silver. Another Patrick Williams for Dabols on your green cracked ice. Ryan Dunn. Zach Eady on the True Silver. Rookie. Al Kuzma. And Dorian Finney-Smith. Finishing that one off for you, CJ.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my good man. Let's go. And we start off with my son's PC. How about the worm? Dennis Rodman. Jalen Dalen Tyson. RJ Simpson. KJ Simpson. Max Struss. Dante DiVincenzo. Austin Reeves, so nice. We saw him twice on a green cracked ice. Moritz Wagner. Thank you so much. An instant impact. Eve Meese for the Pelicans on the Prism. Isaiah Hartenstein. And Josh Giddey from Down Under. Our brother from Down Under. There you go. Alrighty. Well, CJ Smiles, I cannot thank you enough. One, for your patience. You're a family rip. The mail day. Secondly, I cannot thank you enough for snagging that beautiful box down from JunkWaxVintage.com. As I say almost every single day, my dear friends, of course, you already know it is always fun to rip into packs. But in my humble opinion, it's a little more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends. And that is what we do here almost every single day. I'm going to put those into your pile, CJ. And that's right, Timbo T. Wood. It is almost Razzie time, my good man. I would love to. Are they all full, babe? Nice. So, Legends, I think we're going to bust into a baseball break tonight. I cannot thank you enough, Timbo T. Wood, for closing those little bad boys out, you legend. And the American Dream, Mr. Dusty Rupp. Always good to see you, too. My brother from another mother. All right, Legends. I need to refresh that shop real quick, and we need to lock in a couple of break spots, and then we're going to run a couple of Razzies. Like 4 of them, I think. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh, Mrs. Junkwax has the break spots. Love it. Thank you. Mr. Dylan Carter. Taking down a Marvel Beginnings hobby box. Excellent. And then Dylan Carter also snagging 2 24-25 Upper Deck Skybox Metal Universe Hockey. Brand new product. Cannot thank you enough, Dylan Carter. And that's right, Josh Williams. You like that? Shout out to Mikey1, who created those awesome custom cards. We love them so much. She does her signature move is the flying pimp slap from the top rope. It is very intimidating. That's right. Even Powdered Toast Man shakes in his boots. All right. Give me just a moment. So our next family rip is going to be Mr. Jeff Hansen. And then we have the magnificent Michael Napolitano over here on TikTok. And then after that, we have Mr. Dylan Carter. All righty. Mr. Hansen. Are you ready, my brother? We're going to start out with some Garbage Pail Kids. See if we can't find you a 1-of-1 sketch card. And then we'll finish off with some brand new NBA hoops. Here we go. I sure did, Miss Stella, but I will let her know again. Hey, honey. Stella says hello. I got you, Stella. All right, all right. Oh, you know it, Super Grover. Give me my powder. We're going to rip into both of these at the same time. All right, here we go. Some Twisted Tyler. Rhett Rover. Ouch kabibbles. That guy got in trouble for armed robbery. I'll see myself out. Ring Around the Rosie. Here Boyd. On the Booger Parallel. Colorful Carlton. Shout out to my colorful Cormiers. You. Mist. Rocky Roxanne. Roxanne! Quack Wayne. Shout out to Mr. Wayne Smith. Magic Misty. Little Bruja. Trampoline Trina. Treasure Xavier. Connected Connor.
Who the fuck is that guy?
On the Booger Parallel. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Jeff Hansen. I think you got a numbered one here, my man, on the Fred Food. Indeed. 43 out of 99 on the Fred Food. There you go, my good man. We're going to sleeve and top load that one up for you, Mr. Hansen. Because it is numbered to 100 or below. There you go, my brother. How about Shoot and Larry? Give me a hell yeah if you remember Shoots and Ladders. Molten Maxwell. The Floor is Lava. And last but not least, we got Hole to China. Rest in peace to the late, great Joni Lawler. The eighth wonder of the world. All right, Mr. Hansen.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, my brother. I'm glad you're doing well there, Mark. It is good to hear from you, buddy. You were just in time to see us ripping into some basketball. All right, we start off a little Ant-Man from Minnesota. Cody Williams. Zion Williamson on the Parallel. Igor Adoro. Steph Curry. Antonio Reeves. Luka on the NBA Hoops. And folks, there might just be a Luka in those JunkWaxVintage hit boxes. It might just be a PSA 10. And it might be a rookie card. Julius Randle from Minnesota. PJ Washington. Jaden McDaniels. Vince Williams. Clint Capella. Torian Prince. Harrison Barnes for my San Antonio Spurs. OKC Isaiah Joe. DeAndre Ayton. Gordon Hawkins. Eggs. Benedict Mathurin. Cameron Johnson. Isaiah Stewart. Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Miller. Cole Anthony. The man, the myth, the beard. Mr. James Harden. Jalen Dalen Brunson on the purple parallel. Spencer Dinwiddie. Those are so pretty. Jacoby Walter on the postcard, rookie. Reed Shepard on the arriving now. And last but not least, on your rookie prism, Cam Christie. I wonder if he's related to Max Christie. I believe so, but I could be wrong. Always. Since that is a rookie, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up for you, Mr. Jeff Hansen. And Jeff, you want me to put the Luka in Kyle's pile? Okay, give me. Oh, and then the Brandon Miller to Josh Williams. All right, give me just a second, Jeff Hansen. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, babe. Oh, I need some more Post-its. Oh, thank you, babe. There you go, buddy. That one goes to Kyle Willard, and that one goes to Mr. Josh Williams. Got you covered, Jeff Hansen. All right, all right. I'm going to put these in your pile, big man. And we are moving on. Mr. Magnificent Michael Napolitano. Are you ready, you legend? And speaking of legends, Miles Chapp, Devin Clark, couple of legends joining us this evening. How you doing, gentlemen? Always great to see you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. How we doing, boys? Happy Tuesday. Mr. Mike Schofield, welcome back. Long time no see. Damn, you're getting a whole family up in here on this terrific Tuesday Nitro. Good to see you, my dear friends. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All righty. Magnificent Michael. Let's go. Steven, long time no see, my good buddy. It has been great, Devin Clark. Thank you so much, my good man. And yes, my whole family does collect. Raymond. All right, we start off a little Mookie. Mr. Anderson. Manuel Rodriguez. The pillar of his community. DJ Peters. Mr. Lizardo. Oh, Jeff Hansen. Oh, no worries, brother. Hey, that's okay. If you're ever worried about stopping the show, we could do that after the show, Mr. Hansen. Anytime, my good man. But as always, I am just grateful for you gifting to the family, my good man. That is what makes this family so amazing. I appreciate you, buddy. Good evening, Kevin O'Brien. Always good to see you too, you legend. Edmundo Sosa. Matty Barnes. Little Nico Horner. Sat in a corner, trying to steal some second base. Let me tell you a story about my friend named Jed. Jed Lowry. Jacob Stallings. Hey, Oscar Hernandez, our home run derby champ. Freddie Peralta. A little IKF action for our Texas Rangers. Ooh, hanging with Mr. Cooper. And that is a base short print for the Marlins. Leaving that one up for you. Powder's cousin. A Rosarena. My friends, my family, can I ask you to do me a solid this evening? Light that chat up with those Rosarenas. I appreciate you in advance. Thank you. Yoshi Sasugo. Connor Wong. Tyler Glasnow with his locks of love. And last but not least, the now retired Steven Strasburg. There you go, Magnificent Michael. Thank you so much, Dutchy. I appreciate you, my good man. So, by the way, Dutch, when I say the Rosarenas, typically what the family does is they use emojis. So they put in a rose emoji, and then an A, and then the rain emoji, and then an A. Just to let you know. The Cinema Guy. Welcome back, my man. So I appreciate you asking. So I know we have a bunch of new people in here tonight. As always, my dear friends, welcome. If you are new here tonight, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is wonderful to have you, my friends. All joking aside, you are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is our website. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. So you will find sealed boxes up there for rip and ships. There's break spots. There's supplies up there. We actually make our own top loaders. If you want to go check that out. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. So I implore you, my good man, head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. We would love to have you. And if you want to be extra tonight, my friends, you are more than welcome to head on over to Twitch and be over here with the whole rest of the fam family. Alrighty. I'm going to sleeve up that base short print for you, Mr. Napolitano. And as always, my brother, thank you for letting us rip into those together. I sincerely appreciate you, Mike. All right. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, fam. Oh, no worries, Dutch. I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm just saying that's what normally people do. So if it makes your life easier. There's some people that have those in there like saved emojis. Or you just copy and paste it and put it into a notebook file. So that way you can just copy and paste it whenever you need it. That's probably what I would do. Chris W. asking, what are we sipping on? Always the same thing, my brother. I'm a creature of habit. That spicy water. The nectar of life. Shout out to my HEB. Retro Wave Rips, long time no see you, legend. Hey, thank you so much, Chris, and it's nice to see you, my man. All right, fam damly. Little sip of naughty water. And Mr. Devin Carter. Are you here and are you ready, my brother? Excuse me. I need to make a little label for Bubba's Air Jordan. There you go, Bubba. And thank you again to Mikey, too. All right, Dylan Carter. Thank you so much, my legendary brother. So, folks, we have a brand new product. 24-25 Skybox Metal Universe Hockey. ×2. And then check this one out. Marvel Beginnings. This is one of our very first of these boxes here on this channel. So thank you so much, Devin Carter. We're going to rip into that one last. Let's start with some hockey, shall we? Travi Patty said they should make more baseball cards with Babe Ruth. I agree. You're absolutely right. Chris W. Cannot thank you enough for smacking that follow button, my good man. I appreciate you. And welcome to the family. Keep in mind, legends, you are, of course, more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. And you are also more than welcome to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam damly on Twitch. Because, my friends, when I go live, typically twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, Tuesday through Saturday, but I start at 8 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time, and then we are back here at 7:30 p.m., so I am starting and ending your days right with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always a whole lot of laughs. So thanks for hanging with me tonight, you legends. I appreciate you. All right, Mr. Dylan Carter. Good luck. We shalt grippeth, and we shalt rippeth. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Let's find Dylan Carter. Something juicy. So you legends over here, the OGs of the family, might remember Mr. Dylan Carter as the individual that I pulled that Jaden Daniels refractor autograph for in our very first box of Topps Chrome Football when it first released. That was a monster. Again, congratulations on that bad boy, Dylan Carter. Stoked that we found that together. Hey, if you're taking off tonight, Travi Patty, have a magnificent remainder of your evening, and I hope we get to see you again tomorrow, my dude. Again, happy belated birthday. I hope you're enjoying level 18. Empty box. Empty box number 2. You know it is tradition to pull those pack number 4s to the side. Good luck. Gotcha, Super Grover. Excellent. Good evening, Disgruntled. Always good to see you, my man. You were just in time to see us ripping into some hockey. The Collectibles Castle, long time no see, good buddy. Weird rip alert on pack number 2. This is our very first box of 24-25 Skybox Metal Universe Hockey. The queue is not bad tonight, Disgruntled. If you want to go over there and check out JunkWaxVintage.com, just to let you know. Actually, I think after this, we might be getting into a break. We have some Razzies to run. All right, box number 1 for you, Dylan. Oh, these are so cool. Love the design. Josh Norris. Cole Caulfield. Matthias Michelli. Gosh, these are pretty. Brock Bozer. Seth Jarvis. On the silver shots. Matvey Mishkov. Rookie. Steven Stamkos. Jacob Slavin. Noah Dobson. Tyler Bertuzzi for up there in the Chicago area. Pierrick Dubé on the prospect. Skybox Premium. Vasily Ponomarev. Rookie. Travis Konechny for Philly. Shout out to Mikey 1. Wyatt Johnston for right down the road in Dallas. Tuvo Teravainen. Jack Eichel. Nikita Kucherov. On the alphabetical. Lane Hudson. There you go. Little rookie. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. Alex DeBrincat for Detroit. Shout out to Linda. Nico Heischer for Z Jersey Devils. Trevor Moore. Alex Iafallo for the Jets. Hadley ho there, Jake Neighbors on the search engines. And last but not least, Victor Mancini finishing that one off. Excellent. Gonna sleeve up that Lane Hudson for you. I know there's a lot of people that have their eyes on that young man. Thank you, Josh Williams. All right, box number 2. Let's go. Little cuffing. No big deal. So, my dear legends, I think we're going to do some Razzies right after this rip. And then we're going to get into a 4-box mixer. Baseball. And it has 2025 Topps Tribute and 2022 Topps Pristine and some Panini product as well. Panini Prism and Chronicles from 2020. So stoked for that one. So if you can, my friends, hang tight. How about a Horbath? Oh, Horbath. Nick Suzuki, Ichiro's cousin. Jason Robertson for Dallas. Derake Batherson. Oh. On the microfibers. Check that out. That is beautiful. Nathan McKinnon for our Colorado cousins. That has some serious case hit vibes. I wonder if that's just a really cool insert. Frank Nazar, rookie for Chicago. Hadley ho there, Jake Neighbors. Mats Zuccarello. DeBrusque. A little Stutzel for your Pootzel. Colin Graff on the prospects. Maverick Bork. I believe that is related to Ray Bork. Rookie. Morgan Frost. Scheifele for the Jets. Fabian Zetterlund. Tyler Toffoli. We're not talking about Trevor Taylor, little double T. On the alphabetical, Artemi Panarin, the bread man, as Melody would say. Josh Doan. William Karlsson. Dylan Strome. Fantilli Lace. Brock Faber for Minnesota. Cutter Gauthier on the search engines for the Ducks. And last but not least, you got a little Will Smith. And we're not talking about the one that smacked the crap out of Chris Rock. All right, let's get into some pack number 4s here for you, Dylan. Excuse me. Pack 4 magic for you, my brother. Let's go. Chris, I cannot thank you enough for the sweet gifts over here, my man, as always. Shout out to Kirk Woa. Shout out to Rent-A-Center. Bryce Garzella, Chris, Dutch. Love you all so damn much, and that's exactly right, Dutch. You read my mind. So we are up to 30,000 likes over here on TikTok. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money and helping to keep this channel on the rails. Legends. All right, here we go. Mr. Mark Stone for Las Vegas. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Igor Sharangovich. Connor Bedard. There's our first Connor.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Nice one. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. Ooh. Hello. Rookie Emil Lilleberg. And that is numbered to 199. Not too shabby there, Dylan Carter. Gotta love those pack number 4s, am I right? Jameson Davis, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Welcome to the crew. I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up for you because it is a rookie card. Renee's cousin, Mr. Olin Zellweger. A little Goonsel for your schnutzel. Matthew Neese. Anze Kopitar. John Carlson. Kyle Connor. Kyle and the Jets. Kyle and the Jets. And last but not least, Mr. Kyle McLean. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Rookie for New York. All right, Dylan. A couple of magnificent little hockey boxes for you there, buddy. Congratulations on a couple of nice ones. Yeah, I don't know if AI is going to be able to help us on that one, Mikey, too. But man, it'd be cool if it could. All right, all right. Mr. Dylan Carter. For the first time on this channel. Marvel Beginnings. Good luck. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hoping we find Dylan something juicy. Empty box there, my brother. All right, all of your pack number 4s to the side. Let's do it. We're going to do this in 4 rounds, Dylan. If you would allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, I am stepping on wrappers over here. Mr. McElliott, good evening to our favorite UPS driver. How you doing, you handsome son of a gun? There we go. So much better. All right. Starting off with the big wheel. These are a little sticky. How about the Red Guardian? Sharon Cotta. Sharon! Shout out to Ozzy. Old Jane Foster on the parallel. That is a red base parallel. Mystique. And that is a blue base parallel. Oh, you're in California. What are you doing there, Tim McElliott? Awesome to see you as always, my good man. How about the illustration board with Jean Grey? The Wave. The Gorilla Girl. Danny Ketch. Wendigo. Doctor Strange. The Mad Thinker. The Profile on the red base. The Jackal on the red base. How about Lady Deathstrike on a little silver foil? That is a rainbow on the Lady Deathstrike. Mr. Hand. Victoria Hand. You're UPSing over there in California? Well, I'm glad you're having a good time over there, Tim. Good to see you, my brother. How about the Kingmaker? Puck. The Copperhead. Captain Britain. The Songbird of our generation. The Maker. Stone on the parallel. Team formations, the Avengers. Cosmic Spider-Man. Komodo. Lady Deathstrike, so nice, you got her twice. Chthon? Something like that. Chthon? How about some God of Thunder, Thor? The Enchantress. Echo, Echo, Echo. The Molten Man on the red parallel. How about Puck? So nice, you got him twice on the rainbow. Oh, that is actually a flipped effects parallel. Leaving that one up for you. Ashley Barton. And Blink with Carnage. Last but not least of round number 1. There you go, Dylan Carter. Pull those parallels to the side for you there, buddy. Not too shabby on round number 1. Round 2. How long are you there for, Tim, if I may ask? Excuse me. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, family. Man, I love spicy water. So much better. All right, Dylan Carter. Round 2. The Arcade. Mary Jane Watson. Last Star. The Spot on the red parallel. Chiton. Again, on the blue parallel. A Point in Time. Venom's offspring mated a monster of Eddie Brock's cellmate. Shout out to Venom. Obadiah Stane. Quake. Titiana. The Silver Samurai. Hey, Josh Williams, if you got to head off to work, my man, have a wonderful shift, and I hope we get to see you tomorrow, my brother. Always good to see you, you beast, in the best of ways. Love you, buddy. Shout out to Wesley Snipes and Blade. Uatu the Watcher. With some Sabretooth. Shout out to Wolverine. The Cosmic Ghost Rider. Behold the Watcher on the illustration. Oh, you know I will, Joshy. It's the lady, Captain Marvel. Kitty Pryde. The Beast. Shout out to Josh Williams. The Chameleon. Professor Xavier. The Nightshade. The Dazzler. Shout out to Oak Island. The Abomination. Surtur. He's a Surtur. I hope somebody gets that reference. And that is a flipped effects parallel. The Voyager. Cassandra Nova. The Asp. Griffin. Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Reed Richards. Mariko Yashida. Raven the Hunter. They just came out with a pretty cool Netflix movie for that fella. Ashley Barton. And that is a black face. Doctor Strange, so nice. We have seen him twice on the Rainbow. Ms. Marvel. Havoc. And the U.S. Agent. That's what you get when you order Captain America from Temu. All right, round 2 in the books for you, Dylan Carter. Oh, you know it, J-Rod. One of my favorite movies of all time. All right, back to it. So, Legends, right after we get through this rip, we're going to head right back into a family break. We got some Razzies to knock out. Thank you, Dutch. All right, last base pack round for you, buddy. Here we go. I agree, Timbo. You're absolutely right. How about Lilira? Prince Namor, the Submariner. Justin Hammer, the Tiger Shark. The Enchantress on the parallel. Cloak on the Rainbow. Hiro Kala. Rio Morales. The Riot. Frankie Ray. Jane Foster. The Jackal. The Hood on the red parallel. Wolverine, my personal favorite comic book character. Ooh. What is this? Ooh, that is numbered. On the orange Rainbow Bridge. 199, the God of Thunder. Beautiful. I'm going to very carefully sleeve that one up for you, buddy. There you go. How about Annihilation? The Dread Knight. The Speedball. And we're not talking about me in 2010. The Dreamweaver. The Molten Man. Sabretooth. Sin on the red parallel. The Warpath. How about Deep Lore? Callisto. The Slingshot. Cassandra Romulus. Arnim Zola. Madame Hydra. The Stilt Man. Johnny Watts. The Sentry. Crimson Gem of Cytorak on the beginnings. The Cosmic Ghost Rider. Sentry. And the Warpath. Finishing off your base packs there, my good man. I love it, Mikey. All right, all right. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, Dylan Carter. Good evening, Lupe. Hey, bueno verte. All right, Dylan Carter. Last pack magics, my brother. Good luck. Here we go. And we start off with Martine Bancroft. Franklin Richards from the Fantastic Four. The Matador. Little Sticky. The Dreamweaver on the red parallel. Jean Grey on the black base parallel. Ooh. On the Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's beautiful. Congratulations on another one, Dylan Carter. And that one is numbered to 61. Fourth on print to 61. Nice one. We're going to top load that one up for you, Dylan. And I need to go grab some brand new top loaders. If you allow me just a moment, I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, you legends. I appreciate you bearing with me. Had to find some brand new 55ers. And for you legends over here on TikTok that have never seen, we actually make our own top loaders here. So if you want to go check those out at JunkWaxVintage.com, you are more than welcome. Shameless plug. Run, Forrest, run. Thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. Good evening, Danny Rendon. Always good to see our Colorado cousin. How you doing, buddy? Excuse me. There you go, my brother. That is gorgeous. Congratulations, Dylan. With your Thor and Connor Bedard. All right, how about Kenny Parker? Nebula. The Pyro. The Gorgon. Colleen Wing. Ulick. Rogue. He always reminded me of Bonnie Raitt. With the hair. Thor, so nice, you got him twice. Deep Lore. The Cloak. The Wonder Man. The Squirrel Girl. They must have been running short on names that day. The Green Goblin. Kang. The Conqueror. The Impossible Man. Husk on the parallel. Diablo on the parallel. On the illustration boards, the Silver Samurai. Speed, Emma Frost, and the Cannonball. Finishing that one off for you, Dylan Carter. I could not agree more, Jeff Hansen. These cards are so damn cool. Thank you so much, Dylan Carter, for letting us rip into these together. putting on a little movie for the family. And all these are going in your pile, my good man. Just another beautiful rip and a very long line of beautiful rips, Dylan Carter. I appreciate you, my dude. Little housekeeping, my friends. Allow me just a moment. All right, all right. Let me snag myself a little sippy. And Bubba, yes it is, my good man.
It's time!
And before we do that, I think we need to bust into a brand new spicy water. Allow me just a moment. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. So, you incredible human beings. 2025 Topps Tribute. '22 Topps Pristine. '22 Panini Prism. And 2020 Chronicles. This one's going to be a fun one. Good evening, Ray. Nice to see you, young man. Folks, I hate to say it, but I think for the very first time in the history of this channel, maybe the second time, but it's been a couple of years, gosh dang it, I will always be transparent with you, my dear friends. I am not feeling very well at the moment. I kind of feel like I'm gonna yak. I don't know why. So weird. I just got super nauseated. Ugh. But I promise you I will not throw up on your cards. Goodness gracious. Woo. Oh, yikes. That is bizarre. Weird. No, 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 no. We're not going anywhere. No, 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 no. We gotta tough through it. But just give me a couple of seconds here, family. I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. Thank you, Gavin. Ooh. Woo. That's right, Danny T. The water might be a little too spicy tonight, gosh dang it. That's right, Bubba. Of course. Of course you can, good sir. Whew. Man. Weird. So weird. Little bit, Johnny Mesco, yes. Yep, I do. Yep. You nailed it, Johnny. Thank you, Bubba. You know what, fam? Give me just a minute, would you? All right. All right. Let's get back to it, gosh dang it. I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Kobe Luna, I sincerely appreciate the bits over there, you legend. Thank you for the sweet gifts. Mi hermano. All right, legends. I cannot thank you enough for bearing with me. I sincerely appreciate it. Let's turn this camera back around, shall we? All right, all right. Oh, no, Bubba, I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Get out of my head, Dusty Rep. Alrighty, folks. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. Where did that come from? So weird. Okie dokie. So, we have several Razzies that we need to get through up here, my dear friends. And let's see. I have 1, 2, 3. I think there was 4. But maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is only 3. Okay, we're good. Excellent. So, we are going to start with the Rays and Twins Razzie. Alrighty. Now, you folks over here on TikTok, I will apologize in advance because you can't see the races. But if you want to come over here to Twitch, you can. Or if you want to come over to Kick, Facebook, or YouTube, for that matter, because we go live there as well, simultaneously. You know we got to do a little moose race. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Good evening, Morgie. Kind of, Bubba. I'm just going to power through it, gosh dang it. The show must go on. Alrighty. There you go, fam damly. Mountain Dew Dad, welcome back, my buddy. Good to see ya. Top of the Tuesday to ya. Big hugs and firm handshakes to Morgan Daly, one of the oest of OGs of the family. Good to see you, my brother. Alrighty. We have 10 of you in this race. Shout out to Kevin O'Brien, Mikey 2, Kevin O'Brien, CJ Smiles, Richard, Bree, Chris Jordan, JVD, Koba, and Chris Jordan. Good luck, everybody. And remember, the top 2 will win. And whoever wins will have their choice of the Minnesota Twins or the Tampa Bay Rays. Alrighty? Good luck. And they're off. Kevin O'Brien taking the whole shot. Bree Imus sniffing the front for just a moment. There you go, CJ Smiles on the backside. Richard, Mr. Blast Boogie, taking the lead for just a moment. Gracias, mis amigos. Over here on TikTok, we were up to 52,000 likes. I cannot thank you enough. And Kevin O'Brien with about a quarter Moose Link lead. And Kevin O'Brien going to be a hog and might take the first 2 spots. There you go, Kevin O'Brien. Ooh, CJ snuck in there at the last second. So Kevin O'Brien. Would you do me a solid, Kevin? And choose either the Minnesota Twins or the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Twins going to Kevin O'Brien. And CJ Smiles, you will get the Tampa Bay Rays. There you go, gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Let's go round 2, shall we? All right, round 2 is going to be for the Blue Jays. Only the Blue Jays. So whoever gets first place will walk away with Toronto in this 4-boxer. One moment. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. One more time. I love that dude. Thank you all for bearing with me, my dear friends. I sincerely appreciate it. Okie dokie. Timbo T. Wood. Mikey. 2. Timbo T. Wood, CJ, Timbo. Double T, Mr. Bubba, Mr. Blast Boogie, Bubba, Mikey 2, and the magnificent Michael Napolitano, rounding out the top 10. 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck. And Timbo coming out of the gate like a house of fire. Goodness gracious, Timbo. Mikey 2 taking over the lead. Timbo on the front side, the magnificent Michael Napolitano on the backside. Mr. Mikey 2 with about a full Moose Link lead with 10 seconds to go. But the magnificent Michael is coming back like a moose on that Colombian marching powder. Holy crapola! Mr. Napolitano. Damn. There you go, Michael. Congratulations, my dude. Done deal. All right, legends. We have one more race to go, and it is for the Guardians and the Miami Marlins. There you go. Timbo T. Wood, Mikey 2, CJ Smiles, Blast Boogie, Timbo, CJ Smiles, JVD, Mikey 2, and Timbo. 30 seconds on the clock, gentlemen. Good luck. Whoever wins will have their choice between Cleveland and Miami. And we have Timbo T. Wood on the front side, Timbo T. Wood on the back side. It's like a Timbo sandwich with a whole bunch of meat in the middle.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right, Blast Boogie.
All right.
Might be taking the win. Oh no, he's falling back into the middle of the pack. CJ Smiles taking over with 8 seconds to go. Shout out to Mr. Lane Frost. But it looks like Timbo coming back. And it's going to be Timbo T. Wood. There you go. One half of the Towers of Power. Congratulations, Timbo. And CJ Smiles. So Timbo T. Wood. Timbo, are you going to go with Cleveland or Miami? You got it, Timbo. There you go, fam. If you would do me a solid, take a gander at that list. If it looks appropriate and accurate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready? Thank you so much, Miss Stella. I sincerely appreciate that, my dear. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Timbo. Thank you, Bubba. My own Lupe. Felicidades, amiga. Buena suerte in your very first family hobby break. Okie dokie. Good luck, my dear friends. So we're going to do this in reverse chronological order. So we're going to start with 2020, and then we will work our way up to 2025 tribute. Sound good? Looking for 3 autographs and 1 mem out of our 2020 Chronicles. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And as always, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for helping us fill this little bad boy tonight. And for bearing with me. Gosh dang it. Empty box there, my friends. We're going to take that pack number 4 out, and we're going to save all of our pack number 4s until very last. Cool? There's our pack number 4 in the Chronicles. Good luck, everybody. That's right, Eric Guy. There you go, my man. Chronological Chronicles. Thank you, Dutch. I'm Smiley. You legend. Always good to see you, my dude. Happy Tuesday evening. You were just in time to see us busting into a massive family break. 4 hobby boxes. A whole bunch of autographs. This is going to be a good one. All right, we start off a little Garrett Cole on the magnitude. Logan Allen. Juan Soto. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical on the Prism Spectra. Carlos Correa. Shout out to Bubba. That's a pretty one, Bubba. Gosh, those are thick with 4 C's. Luis Robert, rookie for the White Sox. Bryce Harper on the Status. Orale Vato. Matty Chapman. You're damn right, Bubba. Jose Ramirez on the Legacy. Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. The Polar Bear. Always a Partey with Starling Marte for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I believe that is numbered. If my memory serves me correctly, I think that's either numbered to 100 or 99. It is numbered to 99. There you go. 26 and a 99, and that goes to Brad Ahern. Congratulations, Bradley. That is a thick boy. First card on the stand. How about Shogo Sexyama, rookie. The Sexyama so nice you got him twice. A Rosa Reina on the True Silver for Tampa Bay. Brendan McKay. Nolan Arenado on the Limited. Justin Bieber on the Rookies and Stars. Old Joe Palumbo. Shout out to Daryl Palumbo. Oh, hello. How about an RPA for the Angels? Matt Thais. That's a nice one. Almost looks like a Mike Trout. And that one goes to Adam Teague. There you go, good buddy. Little Matt Thais RPA. And that is numbered to 199. Nice one. That one gets a 130-point penny sleeve. And that one does not go in a JunkWaxVintage top loader because we don't make top loaders big enough for that one, unfortunately. But luckily, I do have some extra ones. So there you go, good buddy. All right, finishing strong. Luis Robert, rookie. Danny Mendick for the White Sox on the green certified. That one is not numbered. Obsidian, Bryce Harper, when he had his locks of love. Gosh, those are cool. Man, they did a good job on Chronicles back in 2020. And Javi Baez, last but not least, on the Titan. Nice first round, if I do say so myself. All right, last 2 packs of box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Little cuffing. No big deal. Miss Linda, always nice to see you, young lady. How was your Tuesday? Ooh, Mikey 2 might be a happy camper here. How about Tyrone Trevor Taylor? Shun Yamaguchi, Christie's cousin thrice removed. Kwang Hyun Kim. Hunter Renfro. Check that out. There you go, Tampa Bay. That one goes to CJ Smiles. The baseball variety, Hunter Renfro. And that is numbered to 49. There you go, CJ. $38 out of 49 on the Scope Prism. Gosh dang it, I need to go grab some 130-point top loaders. But I will do that shortly. All right, finishing strong here, folks. The $765 million man, Mr. Juan Soto. Yoshitomo Sasugo. Little Yoshi Sasugo rookie. Sexy Yama. So nice. We got him twice for WKRP in Cincinnati. Your World Series MVP for the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman on the blue cracked ice. And that one is numbered 68 out of 99. And that goes to Lupe. There you go, Lupe. First break magic. Nice one. Leaving that one up for you, Lupe. Felicidades. And again, that is numbered 68 out of 99. Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. Jonathan Daza for the Rockies. Ooh, hello, Alex Bregman for the Astros, numbered to 50. There you go, Bubba. 16 out of 50. Hello. And our very first autograph is numbered to 25, and it goes to the Angels, Mr. Adam Teague. Check that out on the Origins gold autograph. That is beautiful. Congratulations, buddy. 14 out of 25. Not too shabby. That one's going to go in a 75-point Junk Wax Vintage top loader. A lot of you know those Origins cards are thick. Congratulations, Mr. Teague. Thank you, Richard. You were absolutely right, my good man. On the stand he goes. How about All Rise? Mr. Aaron Judge for the Pinstripes going to Blast Boogie. Mikey Trout on the green certified. Acuna Matata on the Prism going to Lupe. And last but not least on the Phoenix, Shohei Ohtani. Woo! Shout out to Noah. There you go. You know, when you find the Ohtani-san, you sleeve the Ohtani-san. Very nice. Well, fam, I think that was a heck of a first box. Congratulations to all of you. Bubba, I am top loading your Alex Bregman because it is numbered to 50. There you go, my brother. All right, give me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, and we're going to move into 2022 Prism. After I snag myself a little sippy. Here's, folks, for roast. And oh my Lanta. 65,000 likes over here on TikTok. I said, damn. That's a lot of screen beating over there, you legends. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you does not even begin to describe my gratitude. Thank you so much, you legends. Wow. Holy guacamole. That's a lot of booze. Top loaded that one up for you, Lupe. There you go, my friend. Oh, Mikey, too. I saw the Freeman, and I forgot we were ripping into 2020, buddy. That's right. There, you got it, Bubba. You got it. There you go. So sorry about that, Mikey. Sorry for the false alarm. Alrighty. 2022 Prism. Good luck. Here we go. One, two, three, pack number 4. We have 2 pack number 4s in this one. Empty box there, fam. All right, good luck. Here we go. I'm sorry, Mikey. I know, brother. I'm sorry. It hurts. It hurts. Super Grover making the switch to TikTok. Nice. All right, round 1. Arenado. Ian Happ. Castro. Seth Beer. Joe Ryan from Minnesota. Alexander Wells. Logan Webb. Easley. Juan and Emilian Marshall. Manny Machado. Colton Welker for the Rockies. And that goes to Mr. Brian Smith. That is not numbered. Santillan. Cody Wilson. McCarthy. Otto. Christian Yelich. River San Martin. Syndergaard. Welker. Tyler McGill. Vladdy on your illumination. Oh, hello. Oh, for Minnesota. JunkWax Nasty. Wow. There you go, Twinkies. And that goes to Kevin O'Brien. Congratulations, my man, on the snakeskin rookie autograph. And that is numbered to 35. 33 out of 35. There you go, Kevin O'Brien. On the Razzie spot. Gotta love it. You're not wrong, Johnny Mesco. A giggity. Brand new 55-point top loader there for you, Kevin O'Brien. That's a pretty one, buddy. I love it. That might be the very first snakeskin autograph that we have pulled out of 2022 Prism here in this family. We have pulled quite a few snakeskins. We have pulled quite a few autographs, but never both on the same card. Nicely done, my dude. That is numbered to 35. Rookie for Minnesota. Excellent. All right, finishing that one off. Your 2024 Rookie of the Year, Louis Gill. Going to Blast Boogie. Not numbered. And Mikey Stanton. Last but not least, that is back-to-back Blast Boogie. Nice one, Richard. All right, moving on. Thank you, Dutch. Ray, it is wonderful to have you tonight, young man. How you doing? How's my fellow Julio collector? All right, round 2. You nasty twin. I don't care. I love it, Danny. Get out of my head. All right, we got C.J. Abrams. I see you, Timbo. They don't call me Diamond Hands for nothing, my brother. Sammy Kershaw. Dykman. Jared Kelenic for our Seattle Mariners. Oh, it is Cincy Ray. I am so sorry I get you confused, Ray. So believe it or not, my man, you guys have very, very similar profile pictures as well. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, Cincy Ray. Love you, buddy. You Darvish. Jonathan India. Acuna Matata. And I appreciate you understand what I was talking about over there, Ray. Trevor always telling us a story. Oh. Well, hello. I know you love me. We're going to sweat that one out. Nathan Ear Ovaldi. On the red, Snoochie Boochies with some Kevin Smith. Always a Partey with Cattell Marte. Bregman, the Iron Man. Shohei Ohtani-san, so nice. You got him twice. But that one looks like it has a dent in it. You guys see that dent in that top left corner? Ouch, kabibbles. That sucketh. Royce Lewis for Minnesota. Nick Algier, always drinking that haterade. Shout out to Corey Bader. Hey, Oscar. Hacky Naughton. Because we got mad hits like we was Rod Carew. Camilo Doval on the True Silver and Acuna Matata on the championship stage for my own Lupe. We're going to put that redemption right there. Oh, you know it, Dutchie. All right, round 3, fam. Ooh, we have a stained glass in here, my friends. And we start out with Air Jordan Alvarez. The Degrominator. Brandon Crawford. Julio Rodriguez for my Seattle Mariners. Rookie. Congratulations, Mikey, too. You win, my brother. That is nicely centered, too, buddy. Beautiful. That might be a PSA 10, my man. Reese Lightning. Luis Robert. Martinez. Jake Latz. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mookie Betts. Byron Buxton for Minnesota. On the Red Wave Prism. And that is numbered to 99. Another one for Kevin O'Brien. Reaver San Martin for WKRP in Cincinnati on the Blue Prism. Not numbered. Marcus Semien. Barlow. A.A. Ron Ashby. Anthony Rendon. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Hey, CJ Smiles. You let me know there, brother. Brandon Dandruff. Eli Morgan. On the Contreras. Jared Walsh. Juan Soto. On the stained glass. And that one goes to Mikey 2. Congratulations, Mikey 2. And for the Tigers, Eric Y. How about a Matt Manning rookie autograph, numbered to 99? There you go, Eric. Thank you so much, CJ. I was hoping you would say that, my brother. Top loading that one up for my fellow South Texan. And last but not least, we have Akil Badu for the Tigers on the True Silver. And Jaron Duran for the Bo Sox going to Timbo T. Wood. Nice. And folks, see you, Wander. Thank you again, CJ. Whew. That one had some serious hang time. He knows how to fly. All right, we got some sleevers here, fam. We got to sleeve up that Juan Soto. The Byron Buxton to 99. And of course, that sweet, sweet Julio. Nice one, Mikey, too. Got a couple of nice ones out of that round. All right, fam. Just a couple more rounds. Danny Rendon, I am pushing through it, my good man. And each and every one of you helped me, so thank you. I appreciate that, Danny. I will live. It is far from my heart. We can push through some nausea. How about Connor Seabold or Timbo T. Woods Bo Sox? Marcus Semien. Nick Allen. Shout out to the Puyallup Pounder. There you go. That is the coach, Mr. Nick Allen, of the Little League baseball team that we sponsor. Well, good evening, Angelo. Awesome to see you, Senor Oshawada. Hoi Jun Park. Corey Abbott. That's right, Lupe. Felicidades, amiga. Tariq Screwball. Brandon Marsh. Thicker than 6 Snickers, Alec Manoa. Donaldson from Minnesota. How about an extra autograph, you legends? Sebastian Riviero. There you go, Kansas City Royals. Another one for Mr. Teague. Beautiful. And that one is numbered 33 out of 50. What a box of 2022 Prism, my friends. Dang. Holy guacamole. That is our 3rd autograph. So that means the redemption is going to be number 4. And all of them were numbered. There is not a base autograph here. Fantastic. Mr. Chris Bryant on the blue prism. Not numbered. Mr. Corey Seager. I love you, Johnny Mesco. You silly goose. Corey Seager. And yes, that's right, Mr. Teague. Congratulations, my dude. Max Muncy. Jackson Coar. Freddie Freeman. Doogie Howser. BD. I see you, Cody Super Grover. That's right, username. We have an autographed Todd Van Poppel actually hiding right behind that box back there. Adon. Alfonso Rivas. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. Romy Gonzalez. Anthony always on a bender. Your World Series MVP Freddie Freeman for Lupe. Oh, hell yeah. How about another one for CJ Smiles? Old school, the Big Hurt on the Vector Prism. And that one is 192 out of 199. There you go, CJ. Javi Baez for the Tigers on the blue. Not numbered. And my PC from Chaz of the Jism.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Oh,
Spot of
yeah.
housekeeping, my friends. Give me just a moment. That's better. Our pack number 4s are off to the side. This will be our last base pack round. Oh, there's Nick Allen. I am so glad you are still here, my brother. Mikey 2 says, Dalen, I'll make you a deal. Okay, I'm ready. Mr. Senor Mendoza, mi hermano, de South Texas. Always good to see you, my dude. How you doing, El Guapo? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Caesar. And this is our last base pack round of box number 2. Emmanuel Rivera. Ronnie Dawson. Dowry Moreta. Arenado. The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Corbin Burnson. Jansen Junk Wax Vintage. Spencer Strider. Rookie for Lupe with that luscious lip curtain. From Spokane, Washington, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Hey, Oscar. Bobby Witt Jr. That's a nice one. Congratulations, Royals. Mr. Teague, again. That is not numbered, but it is very nice, and I'm going to sleeve that one up for you, buddy. So for those of you that don't know, some of the 2 biggest chases in 2022 were Bobby Witt Jr. and Julio Rodriguez. And now, shout out to Nick Allen. I don't know if you have seen Nick Allen, but your PC, the big dumper, Cal Raleigh, his market is on fire. So your cards just got a lot more valuable, my brother. All right, another Teoscar. Boba Fett. Dylan Coleman. Giolito. Haniger. Wayno. Little Nicky. The Big Short. Omar Narvaez. No Sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Funky Cold Molina. Yoan Moncada on the blue. And last but not least, for our Bo Sox, going to Timbo T. Wood, Rafael Devers on the Sluggers. Nice box of 2022 Prism, my dear friends. Holy guacamole. 4 autographs in there. So, folks, we might end up with 8 autographs in this one. Or way more than that. I didn't even count up the autographs in this one. To be honest, there's so many. All right. Let's find out who this little bad boy is, shall we? I think it's only right that we're going to use the card that Mikey Koba purchased for yours truly. Here we go. Baseball. 2022 Prism. Rookie autograph. For the Miami Marlins. And that goes to CJ Smiles. Eddie Cabrera. There you go, CJ. So I do believe that is a base autograph, though. So we did get 1 base autograph. But it's extra. So can't shake a stick at that. There you go, CJ Smiles. And CJ, as always, my brother, if you would like me to redeem that for you, I'm happy to do it. But if you want me to send it to you, I'm happy to do that too. Damn right, Dutch. Could not agree more. And Angelo Oshawada, you big sweetie. I appreciate the gifts, my good man. Thank you so much. Hope you've had a terrific Tuesday. And Chris, you're absolutely right. That's a little last team magic, my man. That's actually happened more times than I can even count on that last team magic. CJ, you will let me redeem that for you? Let me make myself a little note here, and then, my friends, we're getting into the good stuff. 2022 Topps Pristine. And if you have not seen Topps Pristine, my dear friends, you're in for a treat. It is the Russian nesting dolls of baseball cards. And you'll see exactly why here in just a moment. Thank you, CJ. I will be redeeming that with James Erickson's SGA autograph that we pulled this morning. I don't know if you all were here to see that, but that was pretty damn cool. Found a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out of our Revolution box this morning. Nick Usher, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the family. Well, there is a first time for everything there, Dutch. All right, family. 2022 Topps Pristine. Let me handle a little housekeeping. Alrighty. Best of luck to each and every one of you. I got to be honest, it has been a moment since we busted into 2022 Pristine. Last time I did, I ended up getting a Ken Griffey Jr. numbered to 25. That was pretty sick. It is still in a PSA 10 slab. Right there. All right, good luck, legends. You and I both, Super Grover. Oh, Dutch, is this your very first time with 2022 Pristine? So check it out. That is our pack number 4. We're going to take off to the left here. And we will rip that last. Empty box, fam. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on this terrific Tuesday Nitro edition of the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for starting a terrific as always, you incredible human beings, you already know. I have replenished all of those Junk Wax Vintage hit boxes. There are some magnificent slabs in there, and I cannot hardly wait to give one away to each of, or one of you, lucky individuals. So, legends, if we take this hype train to a magnificent hype train level 6, we get to give away one Junk Wax Vintage hitbox tonight. If we take this thing to hype train level 11, we get to open 2. And the level 11 is a doozy. So I am indescribably excited to see who gets to take that one home. Yes, you can, Super Grover. I love it. Thank you, my man. All right. Let's see if we can't catch some hype train luck here, my dear friends. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Richard, Mikey 2, Lupe. I sincerely appreciate you all, my friends. Thank you so, so much. All right. Good luck. So like I said, folks, this is the Russian nesting dolls of baseball cards, okay? So in this pack, we have another pack. But our very first autograph goes to the Milwaukee Brewers and Bree Imus about a kissing cousins. There you go, Bree B. Shout out to our family newlywed. Nice one. All right, pack number 2. Or I should say pack number 1, with the inside of pack number 1. That's right, Danny. Legends, we are already at hype train level 2, 36%. There's another pack. Ooh, peanut butter and jealous, Adam Teague. All right, here we go. Giancarlo, do not call me Mikey, Stanton. Evan Longoria for the Gigantes, going to Rob Richardson. Tyler McGill, for the Mets. Ulieski Goriel. There you go, double T. The Miser for the Tigers. Enrique Hernandez for the Bo Sox, going to Timbo. And last but not least, on the pristine borders, from the land of the rising sun, Shohei Ohtani. That is gorgeous. Congratulations, Mr. Teague. Head out to Mr. Mangoes. You know, when we find the Ohtani, you sleeve the Ohtani. And then finishing off pack number 1 on the pristine parallel, Brandon Lau for the Tampa Bay Rays. And one half of the brothers Nola for the Fightin' Phillies. And that goes to Paul Marti. First break magic for Paul. And that is 20 out of 25. There you go. Thank you, Kirk Noah. Welcome back, my brother. I know, Dutchie. I know. So now you guys kind of get the format, right? There's 3 packs in each pack. Top loading that one up for you, Paul. First break magic, my good man. Alrighty. Round 2. Ron Santo for the Cubbies on the blue. And that is numbered 71 out of 75. And that goes to Ever Reyes. First break magic for Senor Reyes. Felicidades. Legends. Gracias, Lupe, otra vez. Thank you, Boston Bill. So much. Shout out to my colorful Cormiers and Timbo T. Wood with his 1097th gifted sub in the family. Thank you so much, Timbo. Folks, I know that sounds like a fictional number, but I guarantee you it is not. We're going to save those for last. A little cuffing. No big deal.
And we start off with a Kansas City Royal, Salvi. Nolan Arenado. Thank you so much, Mikey, too. And Legends, it does look like the hype train is pulling into the station, but I am nothing but grateful. Thank you so very much, my friends, and we can try to give away a Junk Wax Vintage hitbox on the next one. Miss Linda, have a wonderful night, my dear. Michael Conforto. Nelson Cruz. Luscious Lou Gehrig for the pinstripes. Andrew B. Nintendo for the Royals. And Big Dave Winfield on the Pure Power going to Mr. Blast Boogie. Love those. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. in that subset as well. All right, finishing off pack number 2. And for your Oakland Athletics, Dutch, rest in peace to the late, great Ricky Henderson. And that is a refractor. Nice one, my brother. And Manny Ramirez on the refractor for Timbo T-Wood and the Bo Sox. Nice one, gentlemen. We'll sleeve those up for you. All right, round 3. Folks, I cannot thank you enough for a magnificent hype train tonight. I appreciate the valiant effort. But it looks like the hit boxes are safe for now. Ooh, Timbo. For your Bo Sox. On the pristine parallel. There you go, good buddy. Sometimes they stick together a little bit. For the Astros, Kaz McCormick going to Bubba. Dick Allen. Shout out to our cousin Nick Allen. For the Reds, or excuse me, that's the White Sox. Another Shohei Ohtani-san. Mr. Teague. Peanut butter and jealous, my brother. The Bird Murderer, Mr. Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks. Javi Baez. Barry Larkin for WKRP in Cincinnati. And Juan Soto from the DR on the pristine borders for the Nationals going to Mikey 2 on the refractor. All right, folks, the last 2 out of that one. Nathan Ear Ovaldi for the Boston Red Sox on the refractor. And Hideki Matsui on the refractor for the pinstripes going to Mr. Blast Boogie. Excellent. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, my dear friends. We have 2 base packs to go, and then we're going to bust into that 2025 Prestige, or 2025 Tribute, excuse me, and then we'll get into those pack number 4s. Ay, Dios mío. You know it, Richard. Ooh, we have another autograph. It appears for Mr. Mikey 2 and the Cardinals. Dylan Carlson. And I believe that is a pristine autograph. Nice one, Mikey. And they don't call me the bookend king for nothing. How about 99 out of 99? There you go, Mikey 2. Beautiful. Very nice. There you go. Gotta squeeze them in there, gosh dang it. We're running out of room up here. A good problem to have. All right. I agree, Mikey. Little cupping. All right, we got old Nick Solak. He's so lax. That mustache. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? Ooh. I am so sorry. There you go again. CJ Smiles. Thank you, Johnny Ward. Good evening, you legend. The Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh. Andrew Vaughn. Paul Goldschmidt, your 2022 MVP. Glaber in the Torres. And Hammer and Hank for Lupe. Felicidades a través, Lupe. Thank you so much, CJ Smiles. I was hoping you would say that, my brother. Bye-bye, Wander. See ya. All right, last two in that one. Oh, my Lanta. I think we got something juicy here, family. Juan and Emilian Gonzalez. Coincidentally, my friends, over here on Twitch, you see that 1990 rated rookie? That is Mr. Reverse Negative himself from 1990 Donruss. Give me a hell yeah in the chat if you remember what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. How about Big Joe Carter for the Blue Jays going to Michael Napolitano? There you go, Michael. That is magnificent, my dude, and I think that is a gold parallel number to 50. Bat relic autograph. Yep. 28 out of 50 there for you, good buddy. Congratulations, magnificent Michael. That's a nice one, my man. The legend, Mr. Joe Carter. I think that one's going to go in a 100 point. Man, I'm good. Congratulations again, magnificent Michael. Beautiful. And remember, folks, that was a moose race spot. You win, my man. Jorge Yepes, bienvenidos. All right, fam damly. We have one base pack left. And oh, my gosh. You legends over here on TikTok, we are over 100,000 screen beats. Y'all are a bunch of screen beating, junk wax loving, positive Tuesday evening having legends. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Damn. That is amazing. I cannot thank you enough, you legends. Goodness gracious. Wow. All right, legends. Let's see if we can't get some 100,000 TikTok likes luck. Here we go. Ooh, how about some pops? Willie Stargell for the Pirates. And that goes to my cousin, Mr. Brandon Daigle. And that is a pristine parallel for the legend. Let's see what's inside that one. Mr. Allen, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the family. And we start off with Colorado. Ryan McMahon, excuse me. Cronuts make me go nuts. Jake Cronenworth. Kyle Hendricks. Justin Turner. The Man. The Myth. The Ichiro of the Suzuki for my Seattle Mariners, going to Mikey 2. Josh Donaldson for Minnesota. And a much more pigmented Sammy Sosa for the Cubbies. My brother from another mother, Mr. Richardson. How you doing, Patrick? Making my evening as always, you legend. One of the oest of OGs of the family, gracing us with his presence. How are you, my dude? Our resident Pirates fanatic. And we have Andy Pettit. And that one goes to Bubba. And the McMahon, so nice you got him twice. And how about a color match? That is beautiful. And that one goes to Mr. Brian Smith. And that is 25 out of 99 for Brian Smith. There you go, brother. Paid, my man. I'm going to top load that one up for you, Bri. Nice. Alrighty. That finishes off our 2022 Prestige until we get into that pack number 4. Let me handle just a little bit of housekeeping here, family. These are our pack number 4s right there. All right, that's better. Got them all on the screen somehow. All right, pack number 4s are off to the side. Legends, this is our last box of this break, and we saved the best for last. 2025 Topps Tribute. And this is our very first box here in the family. Good luck. Hey, what's up, Mr. Jackson? Perfect timing. Always good to see you, Sean. How are you, big man? You are just in time to see us bust into some 2025 Topps Tribute. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Empty box. So since there is only 6 packs in this box, my friends, I don't think we're going to pull out that pack number 4. We're just going to rip these down, and then we will get into our last pack number 4s. Good luck, my dear friends. I sincerely hope I can find each and every one of you something juicy. Good luck. Shabogs says, which store do you get these packs from and how much? We get these from our distributor, my friend. All right, round 1, family. And we start off with an Angel. Hayden Dana. Rookie. Refractor. And that one goes to Mr. Teague. Peanut butter and jealous. For the Pirates, my cousin, Mr. Brandon Daigle. 46 out of 75 on the big man, O'Neal Cruz. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Patrick Richardson. There it is. The legend, Mr. Babe Ruth. Thank you so much, Nick Usher. I appreciate the positivity, my man. Matty Chapman. For the Gigantes, shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson. Our very first autograph is numbered to 150, and it goes to Mikey 2. It's a Mikey from Mikey. There you go, my brother. Michael McGreevy. And that is numbered to 150, rookie autograph. Beautiful. And last but not least for Bubba, about some Alex Bregman on the tribute. Gosh, these cards are beautiful. Would you just look at it? Nice. And of course, my friends, all of these tribute will be sleeved. Every single one of them. And I need to sleeve up this O'Neal Cruz. Nice. All right. Heck of a round 1. Even top load that one for Mikey 2. Mr. Usher, thank you so much for sharing out my live. Cannot thank you enough. 705 cards, welcome to the family. Thank you for smacking that follow button. I think that one's going to go in a 100-point. Perfect. Like a glove. And for those of you that are new here this evening, we actually make our own top loaders. If you would like to go over to JunkWaxVintage.com and check those out, please feel free to do so. We make 35 point, 55 point, 75 point, 100 point, and 130 point. And I don't know why that does not want to focus. What the heck? Well, there you go. We make them. They're there. You can go check those out. Thanks, camera. All right, round 2. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Teague. How about a Bobby Witt Jr.? In 99. 67th on print in 99 there for you, buddy. I saw you, delusional. And there you go for the Mets. Brandon Daigle. My cousin. Luis Angel Acuna, 275 on the rookie autograph.
Ooh, yeah.
66 out of 75. There you go, Brandonio. Mr. Patrick Richardson, you big sweetie. I cannot thank you enough for sharing out my live over here, my brother. And last but not least, for the Arizona Diamondbacks, shout out to Scotty Tuhati Kuniko. But the Diamondbacks go to Brad Ahern this evening. There you go, Bradley. Your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll. Very nice. Sleeving up your Bobby Witt Jr. to 99. I think that one's going to go in a 100-point top loader as well. Like a glove. Another nice one there for you, Mr. Teague. And we're going to top load this one for my cousin, Mr. Brandon Daigle. 66 out of 75. For Acuna's little brother. That's a nice one. All right, moving on. And Legends, I see we are up over 100,000 likes this evening. I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. All right. And we start off with another bird murderer for the Diamondbacks. Randy Johnson. How about Caden Dana on the autograph for the Angels? And that is another one for Mr. Teague. There you go, brother. And that one is numbered to 199. Nice one, buddy. And Shota of the Iminaga for the Cubbies. And that goes to Senor Reyes again. Nice one. All right, fam damly. Oh, Jeff Hansen. I still have a whole bunch of them, buddy. Yes. They were called collectabooks. Yes, sir. I could not agree more, Nick Allen. You were spot on. Thank you for the positivity. Hey, Robert Parkinson, if you're taking off tonight, my good man, big hugs, firm handshakes to you, my brother. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with us on this terrific Tuesday evening. And I hope to see you bright and early in the morning. And you are absolutely right, Nick Allen. The Angels are eating. Mr. Teague, killing this break, my man. Congratulations. Brand new 100-point for that one. All right, Bam Damley. 2 packs to go. 2-pack shaker. Barry Strunk, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Mr. Jackson, are you taking off tonight, big man? It is always nice to see you, Sean. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good friend. I hope to see you tomorrow morning, my brother. All right, we got a little Barry Larkin. Ooh. How about an authenticated certified relic? The 150. And that is another one for Brandon Daigle. 54 out of 150 on the Francisco. And back-to-back Mets. Back-to-back Brandon with the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Beautiful. Oh, Mr. Hansen, I wish I did, my brother. I have Noli and I have Ken Griffey Jr., I think, in those collected books. I have to double check. I know I have a Noli. And I want to say I have a Griffey too, but I have to go double check. Keep myself honest.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, everybody. And then we're busting into those pack number 4s. Good luck. Oh, hell yeah. And how about for Richard, Mr. Blast Boogie, Donnie Baseball, from Don Mattingly. As Noah would say, 15 out of 150. Oh, wow. How about a second Francisco Lindor on the City Connect game used memorabilia to 99. Another one for Brandon Daigle. First break magic for Senor Reyes. There you go, bud. From Spokane, Washington to 199, Ryan Sandberg. Beautiful. And last but not least, he's got the juice. Tatis for San Diego, going to Cody Durr. There you go, Cody. Glad we could find you at least one of them in there, good buddy. Well, that was a amazing box of Trops tribute. Congratulations to each and every one of you that got some juice. I'm going to sleeve and top load this magnificent Ryan Sandberg. I could not agree more, Ryan G. You are spot on, my man. That's a nice one. All right, family. Give me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, and then we're going to get into our pack number 4s here. I want to make sure these are all protected the right way. Man, those Topps Tribute, absolutely beautiful cards. They're like little pieces of art, in my humble opinion. Okie dokie. We are down to those fabled pack number 4s. Good luck. We're going to go back to reverse chronological order. 2020. Oh, you know it, Patrick. YGT, good to see you, bud. The Brady Beaters, thank you for sharing out my live. I appreciate you. Walker Bueller on the Timeless Treasures. Brendan McKay, rookie. Hernandez for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Caesar. Daniel Ponce de Leon. Autograph. Gotta love those pack number 4s there, Mikey, too. Another autograph for you there, my brother. That one is not numbered. From 2020, Daniel Ponce de Leon. Not too shabby there, Mikey, too. And Brian Smith, you're absolutely right. That is correct. That is a certified relic. So any certified relic, you can put in the number that's on the sticker, and it'll tell you exactly where that came from. You're absolutely right, my man. Good call. All right, how about a Danny Mendick? One more time. The Mendick, so nice. We got him twice. Little Nico Horner sat in a corner, trying to steal some second base on the status. Jordan Yamamoto. And another juicy Tatis on the season ticket for San Diego, going to Cody Durr. Ready. Oh, my Lanta. Nick Usher. How dare you be so amazing over there, my good man. That is my favorite gift of all time. Those tiny tinies. I love them so much, and I cannot thank you enough. Legend. Mr. Usher, I can't follow everybody, gosh dang it, but I got you there, brother. Almost single-handedly taken down my tiny diny goal. Thank you so much, Nick. So as I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, you already know, we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And I would not be able to do this without each and every one of you. It is the hype trains that we see over here on Twitch. It is the gifts that we see over there on TikTok that truly allow this thing to stay afloat. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so, so much. Sincerely appreciate that, Nick. You rock my face off. Twice. And then once again in the morning. All right, let's get back into some 2022 Prism. We're just going to go ahead and rip down both of our pack number 4s. Well, good evening, Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. How are you doing, my man? Speaking of my brother. Camilo Doval. I could not agree more, Brady Beaters. Thank you so much, my good man. Sincerely appreciate the kind words. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Ozzy Albies. The ambassador of the Quan. He is Quan in a million. Stephen Quan, rookie. Trade Mancini. And hey, folks, over here on TikTok, just a heads up, you are more than welcome to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch. We're all waiting for you. And the water is fine. So it is free. It is easy. And we'd love to see you. And you might even have a free gifted subscription if you make your way over to Twitch. Just a heads up. Personally, I think it's a better viewing experience over there. That's all. You get to hear the soundboard. You get to see the whole table and not just 6 inches of it. So, keep in mind, my friends, we go live to 5 separate platforms simultaneously every single show. So you can find us on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook. Shout out to Uncle Moosey on the trade, Mancini. Your 2022 MVP Goldie. Austin Warren. Argus. JT Realmuto. Shout out to Mikey. I see you, Brandon Franz.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
Rosarena. Oh, we got another autograph. Are you kidding me? Folks. I think we got a hot box. We got 5 autographs out of that box. There's only supposed to be 3. Holy guacamole. Congratulations. And that goes to the Pirates, Mr. Brandon Daigle. Shout out to Patrick Richardson, my brother from another mother and our family Pirates fanatic. Zach Wheeler. Why am I saying Wheeler? Weird. Cool Hip. Will Wheaton. Boba Fett. Thompson. Josiah Gray. A little BDLC. Cedric Mullins. Beerling. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. Emmanuel Classe, the fireman. Manuel Rodriguez. Little Emrod. Gallon. On hell looking all Zerpa. Cody Belly. The proud owner of the second most Scandinavian name in all of baseball. Mr. Noah Syndergaard. Not numbered. And the Degrominator finishing that one off.
One day on, one to go.
Last pack magic, my dear friends. Good luck. Oh, you know it, Patrick. Let's go Pirates. It is always so damn good to see you, my brother. Thank you for taking some time to hang out with us tonight. Love you, buddy. Oh. Another one for Bree Imus. And that is a gold pristine. 28 out of 50. Eduardo Pablo Escobar. Congratulations, Bree B. Let's see what's inside the next one. Oh, I'm so glad you found one, Jeff Hansen. Beautiful, my man. Very nice. We'll get into those in just a second. So now you know what I mean, my friends, about the Russian nesting dolls of cards. And we start off for Lupe with a little Mad Dog Maddox, the legend. Cody Belly. All Rise Aaron Judge for Mr. Blast Boogie and the Pinstripes. Strasburg. Jose Ramirez. Luis Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks. And Funky Cold Molina from Puerto Rico. And that one goes to Mikey 2 in the Cardinals. There you go, Mr. Koba. Bree Imus, I am so glad you are here tonight, young lady. Always nice to see you. Shout out to you and Lolo. And our last two cards here, folks. We have the captain, Derek Jeter, on the refractor. And Balake for Mr. Cody Durr. And Santiago on the refractor. There you go, my dear friends. Holy guacamole. What's up, Battleworks? Excellent to see you on this terrific Tuesday evening. Thank you for hanging with us. So, folks, that was awesome. As I have been saying all week, I had a feeling that one was going to be a special one. So if you give me just a second here, we're going to recap because we got so many autographs out of this break. We got like 3 extras. Kind of cool. Sorry, folks. Little housekeeping real quick. Those are all numbered. All right. So, we'll start with some relics, shall we? Patrick, thank you so much for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. As I have said it before, my friends, and I will say it again. In my humble opinion, the best compliment that you could ever pay me over here on TikTok is when you share out my live like that. Thank you, brother. All right, we got a little Starling Marte on the Disco Relic. And that is 26 out of 99. O'Neal Cruz to 75 for the Pirates. Francisco to 150 on the Certified Relic. And 2 Francisco Relics. 1 certified, 1 not, 1 numbered to 150, 1 numbered to 99 on the City Connect. And both of those go to Mr. Brandon Daigle. And Legends, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 14 autographs on that one. Mr. McGreevy for the Cardinals. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Hayden Dana for the Angels. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubbies. First Break Magic for the gentleman that got that one. Adele for Mr. Teague, 225. Sebastian Riviero on the Blue Wave Prism, rookie autograph for the Royals. Matt Thais, RPA for the Angels. Mr. Matt Manning for the Tigers on the rookie Prism autograph. Giovanni Moran on the Snakeskin rookie autograph for Minnesota. Mr. Mejia, welcome back, Chris. Nice to see you, bud. We are right in the middle of a recap. We just got done with the break. This goes to the Blue Jays, and that is Mr. Napolitano, Joe Carter, numbered to 50 on the Bat Relic autograph. Rodolfo Castro for the Pirates. And Daniel Ponce de Leon, last but not least, for Mikey 2. And then we have another one from Mikey 2, the Dylan Carlson, and Jake Kissing Cousins for Bree Imus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a legend in our midst. Good evening, Matt Butcher. How you doing, my bro? Long time no see. You handsome son of a gun. And Mr. Muse gracing us with his presence as well. What's up, Henry? Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole family up in here. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, gentlemen. All right, boys and girls. If you would allow me just a couple of seconds for a little bit of housekeeping, I'll be right back. Henry, you got your very first JunkWaxVintage delivery? Well, I'm so glad it made it to you safe, my good man. And I sincerely hope that that is just the first of many between us. Aw, thank you so much, Matt Butcher.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
I appreciate the kind words, my brother. Henry Muse says also, JunkWaxVintage top loaders are beautiful. I could not agree more, my brother. Thank you so much. You were absolutely right. Myself and Mrs. JunkWax did a lot of research and testing before we pulled the trigger on those. Hey, Mr. Patrick Richardson. It is always wonderful to see you, my man. And I cannot thank you enough for smacking that resub button for the 18th month over here on Twitch. Big hugs, firm handshakes to you, Patrick Richardson. I hope you have a splendid sleep, and I hope that we get to see you again very soon, my dude. I know you're busy. I'm always especially grateful when you can make some time for us. Love you, buddy. Give the family our regards. All right, little spot of housekeeping, fam. There you go. Hey, big hugs and firm handshakes to you too, Mr. Patrick Richardson. Love you more, my brother. Woo! That was a fun one, my friends. Thank you so very much for helping us get that filled tonight. I cannot thank you enough. Made me feel a little better. Oh, thank you, Matt Butcher. So believe it or not, Matt Butcher, this was a gift from Timbo T. Wood. I've wanted one of these old school Braves hats for a long time. Okie dokie. So, legends, it is 11 p.m. over here in Austin, Texas. We have been live for 3.5 hours on this terrific Tuesday evening. It is a truly terrific way to start our entire week because, my friends, we have a tremendous week ahead of us. It is a release week. We have some Top Series 2 coming in. Oh, and by the way, legends, I have a surprise for you. So we did not just go get any ordinary Topps Series 2 retail. We went hard for you. And we snagged an entire case of Fanatics exclusive Topps Series 2 blaster boxes. So, folks, in the Fanatics exclusive blaster boxes, there's 108 cards. You get 2 extra packs, and you have a chance for a Fanatics memorabilia redemption. So you can't find those in any other boxes. And we have 40 of them coming. We have an entire sealed case of 2025 Topps Series 2 blaster boxes, and they are Fanatics exclusive. They're not just regular blaster boxes that you buy at like Barnes & Noble or whatever. So yeah, those are going to be fantastic. Mr. Craig Prescott, always good to see you, Kraggles. How you doing, my dude? Bubba, it happens to the best of us, my man, but don't you worry, Bubba. I am almost positive we will have some when you get paid. Don't you sweat it, my good man. Hey, Stella, if you're going to call it a night, my dear, big hugs and firm handshakes to you, young lady. We will see you tomorrow. Always a pleasure, Miss Stella. I'll let Mrs. JunkWax know that you said goodnight. Smoochies. I love you, Stella. All right, legends. Let me refresh that shop real quick. I just want to see what we're looking at here, make sure I'm not missing anything for the family. But it is time for yours truly to take my happy ass to bed. And then, you already know, we get to do this all over again tomorrow. So, folks, if you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip in the morning, that would be magnificent. There is never any pressure, but you are more than welcome to do so. And keep in mind, my dear friends, you are more than welcome to shop at JunkWaxVintage.com whenever you want, even when I'm not live. We're always happy to send it to you sealed, if that's what you want. But if you want me to rip it together with you, then whatever you purchase when I'm not live will be waiting for you on my next live show. So, for example, say you had a wild hair, and at about 2 in the morning, you're like, hey, you know what? I can't sleep. I want to go raid JunkWaxVintage.com. Whatever you buy will be waiting for you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And we get to rip them together. Patrick Richardson, I cannot thank you enough for the gifts. Mr. Usher, thank you so much one more time. I sincerely appreciate you, my dude, taking down my tiny dining goal single-handedly, almost. Shout out to Dutch. Shout out to Kirk Woa, Rent-A-Center, Daniel Miller, Deline, Jay Sway, Mr. Johns, probably sleeping. Kenny Goes Live, David Goyette, Kev Rock, Lonnie, our resident rock star, Mr. Henson, good to see you, brother, Jesse Tucker, Josh, Nyazja, Geritol, Chris Mejia, Sports Card Breaks, Mr. Barnes, Raid Daboul, Wicked Discounts, Harry, Rob, Mikey, Danny, Rafael Alonso. And that's right, Super Grover. We're up to 120,000 likes this evening. That is nothing short of amazing, my friends, and I truly am so, so grateful. Thank you so damn much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. And you legends, I will be back here tomorrow morning. Same junk time, same junk channel, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, my dear friends, I need you to do me a solid. I need you to do me a favor. Until I see you again, my friends, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. My friends, a little specific to this evening, thank you for bearing with me. I went through like a weird bout of like 15 minutes of extreme nausea. That has never happened to me during a show. So specifically and especially, thank you all for bearing with me tonight, my friends. That was a doozy. But you know what? I feel much better now. Henry, good night, my brother. Mr. Craig Prescott, you know it, my man. Delusional, Mr. Matty Butcher, love you, brother. Great to see you tonight. Thank you for popping that handsome face in here. And enjoy the closing jingle, my dear friends. And I apologize to the folks over here on TikTok. You will not be able to hear the jingle tonight. So actually, my TikTokers, I'm just going to go ahead and let you all go. Have a magnificent remainder of your evening. And I sincerely hope that I get to see each and every one of you tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you again for the last 3 hours and 20 minutes of awesome. And if you legends want to come back over here to Twitch just for a couple of minutes, you will get to hear the outro. And on Thursday, I think we'll have our sound completely fixed and we'll have that jingle back over here on TikTok. So thanks for bearing with us for the next couple of days. We'll get it back over here ASAP. Have a good night, my TikTokers. Bye-bye. I think we're alone now. Silent One Justin, my dude. Dude, I need you. I am so glad you're here. Justin, will you please do me a solid, my brother? I am so glad to see you, dude. Justin, do you know that you won a Junk Wax Vintage hitbox, my man? I have a PSA 10 slab for you here. You know it, Craig Prescott. And so, Justin, I do not have your information, my man. So typically, for people that make purchases from JunkWaxVintage.com, I have their address, right? But you ended up winning one, Justin, and I don't have your address, brother. And I really want to make sure I get it to you. So, Justin, if you are here, my good man, would you do me a solid and write me an email to JunkWaxVintage@gmail.com and give me your address so I can send you something? I appreciate it so much, Justin. Thank you my man. That's right. Yes. That's right. Yep. Correctamundo, my brother. Yep. So, if you would do me a solid, yep. JunkWaxVintage@gmail.com. No punctuation, no spaces. You nailed it. I appreciate you in advance, Justin, and I am so, so excited to show you what you got, buddy. You're going to be a very, very happy camper. That's all I'll say. Congratulations, my man, and thank you so much, Justin, for being a member of this community for the last few years. I appreciate you, my friend, and it does not go unnoticed. So glad to see you tonight, brother. Everything happens for a reason. All right, everybody, enjoy the jingle. Have a magnificent remainder of your evening, and we will see all of your shining faces tomorrow morning. Smoochies! I'm such a dork. That's not the right one.
It's a terrific Tuesday evening. We're vibing with the fam, ripping packs, cracking backs, doing what we can. Spicy waters flowing, good vibes are growing. With Dalen in the spotlight, the whole room's glowing. The Junk Wax family showing up strong. Attitude of gratitude all night long. We laugh, we pull, we lift each other like cardboard legends, sisters and brothers. Terrific Tuesday, yeah, we're bringing the light. From vintage to modern, the hits feel right. It's community cards and a whole lot of cheer. Let's make tonight the best night of the year. Terrific Tuesday, yeah, we're bringing the light. From vintage to modern, the hits feel right. It's community cards and a whole lot of cheer. Let's make tonight the best night of the year. Turn kids with the neon gold. Turn kids with the neon gold. Turn kids with the neon gold. Let's make tonight the best night of the year. Some kids with a neon glow. 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 Some kids with a neon glow.
Mikey 2 and Bubba, both of you. I cannot thank you enough for the magnificent gifts that you gifted yours truly this evening. I will cherish both of those for the rest of my life. Thank you again, you legends.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop. When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all. And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob. Oh, wow. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record That's telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
I'm out, Craig. Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
All right. There you go, legends, my road dogs. I cannot thank you enough for hanging in here with me tonight. What a Tuesday, my dear friends, from start to finish. I see you there, Kirk Noah. Periwinkle Blue. The caravan for me, ma. You like dags? You like dags. All right, everybody, I'm going delirious over here. I am taking my happy rear to bed. Love you all so much. Let's do it all again in just a few hours.